There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
It's the most outrageous video since the last most outrageous video, and this one's even more outrageous because these are real girls. And hey, they're just not real girls going, woo, nuh-uh. You see, these are real girls on video doing real things. That's right. Lots of real girls on video doing real things, like real girls playing miniature golf.
Like, come on, Josh. Just put it in the hole already.
Oh, in the hole. We've got real girls at the bowling alley.
Oh, all these balls are so heavy.
Oh, yeah. Real girls on video doing real things features real girls calling the insurance company.
Hello. I just got rear-ended pretty hard by another woman.
How's that gonna work? Hell, get the video and see for yourself, buddy. Hey, how about real girls accepting deliveries at the local convenience store?
Wow. Hey, that looks like a pretty big load. Better take it around to the back door.
Ooh la la! Hey, real girls on video doing real things features a gaggle of real girls ordering dinner at seafood restaurants.
I definitely want the snapper tonight.
Oh, and if that ain't fishy enough for you,
I'm feeling a little open-minded tonight. I think I'd like my tuna blackened.
yo, bro, these are real girls on video doing real things, just the way you love them. At the doctor,
Jeez, when he swapped my uvula, I thought I was gonna choke.
at the hardware store,
Well, the guy said I needed a bigger ball cock in my tank.
at the deli.
Hey, I don't care what the other wives say. If my guy wants it, then head cheese it is.
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Am I right, guys? Real girls on video doing real things. Order now.
So then I said, you think you're scared? I have to walk out of here alone.
Chick, you nailed it, buddy.
It's a good morning.
Take the Shoelace Express.
That's right. I heard Shoe Leather Express. Hi, everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show. A really big show. Christy Lee, evidently some sort of job action. I don't know if she's trying to prove a point or what, but she's still not here.
Enjoyed the heat wave in Europe, I believe.
Oh, Tom can't get over this. Well, this is only Tuesday, I admit. But every day this week, he's looked at me and go, did you hear? It's going to be over 100 in England. It's never been that hot in England.
Interesting.
Never been that
Many
hot.
people dying.
Never. Many people dying. So, Jess Hooker's here for Christy.
Hi.
Hello there. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Sucking on his protein. Oh, there's Ace Cosby. Hello. Manning's track phone hotline, hot phone.
Sitting here, hands folded.
There's Willie Griswold.
Trying to figure out what he meant. Sucking on your
shake
protein.
from
Oh,
there.
okay, there you go.
You look like one of those lemurs on National Geographic. I said, sucking on you went. You popped up. And what the
No, I was not paying attention. I didn't realize.
What?
Thought he was doing something.
Chick, I think he pops up like a meerkat on the savannah. He looks up and he looks to his left and looking for his buddies.
I always get lemurs and meerkats mixed up. I don't see species.
Yeah, that's how open-minded you are.
That's right. It could be a wildebeest, could be a tiger.
Most zoologists.
It could be a human. It could be a monkey.
Yeah.
Could
the
be
whole
a
world's
duck.
a melting pot.
Yes, they're all equal in my eyes.
You think there's a meerkat that identifies as a lion? Do you think?
Just stop.
That's a cute thing, though.
Yeah, right. That'd be cute. And
Right.
Well, there have been
look at
cartoons.
'em.
There have been cartoons where that's happened. But to my money, if I need a good laugh on my deathbed, I want to watch Sylvester. My father.
Hey, look, we're laughing now, but we're about 3 years away from a cat winning the dog show. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, I told you when Bob Dylan got the Nobel Prize for Literature, I went, okay, it's over. Apparently, the category is now whatever you want. Okay, sorry.
Well, in Dylan's defense, he even kind of said that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, is there any better way to start a day?
Oh, Father, I'm so tired of being an alley cat. Other cats have homes and don't have to scrounge for their food.
Yeah, but they gotta pay for their security.
But, Father, I can help you a lot. So I'm only 3.5. I'm ever so strong.
He's ever so strong.
You know the one we're talking about, in which he confuses the mouse and the kangaroo.
Yeah.
His dad goes out there.
Then he goes in, and the kid goes in, and it's a little tiny mouse.
Yeah.
He's so embarrassed.
It's classic. Welcome to the program. We do have actually.
I think here it is. Him being embarrassed.
Oh, Father, I do wish you would give up this.
Apparently, that's an outtake.
I was just thinking that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Coming up, we have news referencing the heat wave in Europe.
We're having a heat
and
wave.
Something interesting about the heat wave. A couple things, actually. And another unusual story, and Jess, you missed all this yesterday. We had another story in which they quoted Dr. Jen Gunter, the famous Canadian
gynecologist,
OBGYN. Yes, she is the author of the Vagina Bible,
right?
Which, of course, I know you're familiar with.
And,
I only got to the fourth chapter, Deuteronomy.
I wore out my first copy. Yeah.
Deuteronomy. That still makes me laugh. But Dr. Jen Gunter is often quoted in many of these ridiculous things. Yesterday, it was another, a TikTok trend in which women are encouraged to use their most personal bodily fluids as perfume. And to, I guess...
there must be something to that, though.
No, there isn't. That's the whole point.
There must be. Pheromones, and I can't imagine that's probably the home of pheromones.
No.
Or whatever you call them.
And Dr. Gunter points out, no, it is not true just because it's on the Internet.
You're only supposed to do it on full moons. And,
after you charged your crystals. Yeah.
Great. But today, we have something about vaginas and popsicles.
Really?
Can I guess what it is?
It's not a good idea is what it is. And it's another one of these really stupid TikTok internet fads.
I'm watching another British show. It's called This Is Gonna Hurt. It's really good. Anyway, he's a gynecologist, and you know what they call that department in England? Brats and you know what I'm trying to say.
I see. Wow. Do they really?
Yeah. They don't pronounce it with ah. They pronounce it with an ah. So it rhymes with brats.
Wow.
Here I had a barbecue once.
Yeah.
Served brats, and there was...
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But we'll find out about what you shouldn't do with a popsicle coming up later in the show.
Does it have something to do with the heat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, part of the heat wave. Also, we have...
you like a popsicle? When's the last time you had a popsicle?
I hate them.
Oh, God, you shouldn't have asked.
Hate them?
I do. I don't care for popsicles, and I don't care for snow cones at all.
What?
And I know you really hate push-ups.
You like wood for that.
The physical fitness, you see.
Let's just make fun of him because he's weird, not because he's fat. He's a weirdo. He's so weird. We can make fun of him for so many things.
I was going to go, he got really mad really quick. I hate him.
Yeah, they're just not good for. I've never didn't even really like them as a kid.
What about a fudge pop?
I used to like Jell-O pudding pops.
Oh, what happened to those?
I don't know. Hannibal Buress did a stand-up set.
And then all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Hannibal
Snitch.
drops in at the knitting factory one time.
Yeah.
I can't get my treats.
Narked on one of the world's greatest comedians.
He's a rat.
Oh, God. Where are we now?
Okay.
Can you name one of our comedians, he's a Bob and Tom legend, who loves popsicles? Sat down and ate a whole box of cherry popsicles one night.
I think it's Nick Griffin.
I was asking the guy.
Oh, sorry.
It's Nick Griffin. That's exactly
He
right.
likes any sweet treat.
Yeah, he will get on binges and eat like a dozen of whatever sweetness he can find.
Wow.
Well,
you wouldn't think that, though.
No, he's very slender, very fit.
Yes, very fit.
Great hair.
Oh, his depression often wins out.
Yeah, sure. There's that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he also then he vomits. But let's not get into that.
Right now, we have coming up an interesting story, kind of in the world of sports, but not really. Colts owner Jim Irsay is famous for his collection of pop culture memorabilia. He has the Jack Kerouac famed manuscript, which is amazing. He's made another acquisition.
Oh, no kidding.
Very significant. We'll hear about that coming up. I'll just give you a small hint as to what it might be.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Oh, that is so great. Okay, thank you very much.
James Brown's cape? Is it? Is it really? I was just guessing.
Yes, it's James Brown's cape. You happy now? Happy now you ruined that?
So happy.
Did he have only the one cape?
Well, it's a special cape.
This is the cape that. Well, there is something special about it that. Yes. I don't want to spoil it because it'll ruin the mood.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's kind of a
You
depressing.
used to do auditions for backup singers on it?
Mm-hmm.
No. A little bit sadder than that.
Is it not so much a cape as a shroud?
You're getting warmer.
He was buried in his cape?
Wouldn't you be? If you were a capeman, wouldn't you be buried in your cape?
He's got a point.
They didn't bury him in it.
Oh, okay.
I can't imagine a scenario where I become a cape guy. I don't know.
You would look so good in the cape.
Wolfman Jack. Wolfman put me off capes. I saw Wolfman Jack, and I've always envisioned myself as looking like Wolfman in a cape.
Wolfman, I saw Wolfman a couple times. I've told you this story before. Honest to God, I'm not making this up. He was in a buffet in Florida at a big radio convention.
Okay.
And Wolfman was wearing, I don't know, not quite a cowboy hat, but it was like a cowboy hat with kind of a flat top and then this big thing with like dingle balls on it.
Oh, sure. One of those hats?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Looking like an old lady's lamp?
Kind of, yeah.
Everyone was losing their mind, though, because it was a bunch of radio geeks.
And
Wolfman!
This is what's his name? Shotgun Tom Kelly. He's a guy radio guy in San Diego. He wears that same hat, and there was quite the feud between him and Wolfman, or he and Wolfman, about who had the hat first. That's what they're worried about.
Hey, Wolfman.
Hello there.
When we come back, we have alligators in Wisconsin. We've got redheads in line.
All-Star Game, Home Run Derby. We got a winner? Oh, yeah.
What would you pay for a kitty litter box? And would you eat poop if it would make you younger?
Oh, no.
Well, we can't decide that. You have to ask the itty-bitty kitty committee.
Okay, we'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Could you make that a little louder?
Yesterday you couldn't hear it.
Uh-oh.
What have I said? It's not his fault. Christy Lee.
God knows where she is.
Yeah.
but can you blame her?
No, I can't. Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
Hey there. There's Josh Arnold in the sidekick chair.
Check.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone.
Howdy.
He's wearing an Atlanta Braves hat because there's an A on it. He says that stands for Ace.
Well, for the All-Star Game.
I have.
All right.
I have another guess.
Very good.
I have another guess of what the A stands for. There's
Agreeable?
The Ass Kickers. That'd be a good name for a team.
I'm Chick McGee.
It would be.
We took on the Ass Kickers. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
did we get our ass
They got that donkey for a mascot, but my God.
Francis?
Let's see, where were we?
I love Francis the Talking Mule movie.
Oh, he wasn't the kicking mule. He was the talking mule?
That was Gus.
Gus!
Now, Mr. Godwin is halfway to Disney World.
Sure he is.
Yeah, and he's going to be
that's what he said.
Performing this week in Sarasota.
Fast forward.
Doesn't that kind of sound like a euphemism for drunk? Boy, he's halfway to Disney World.
He's in the happiest place on earth right now.
Yeah.
That's great.
And halfway to the land of Oz means you're going gay.
Switch to Godwin's camera at home. He's laying there with the refrigerator open watching TV.
Does Pat know Disney can be a bit pricey?
Oh, I actually spoke to him on the phone yesterday.
And now it's bargains with Ace Comedy. Ace?
I told him it's well worth getting the special bonus ticket thing, whatever.
Wow.
They've changed the name so many times, I forgot what it's called now.
The Fast Pass?
I'm sure he saved up.
But isn't it called something else?
It is, but
Hopper.
it's essentially...
Hopper.
No, that's 20 years ago. I think it's like the lightning bolt or something.
I'm pretty sure it's a hopper.
But anyway, we
I encouraged.
We digest. He's going to be in Sarasota?
We digest.
Oh, digress. Sorry.
Are you being silly?
Hey,
Yes,
Tom.
I was being silly.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Digest
another
has
silly
something-
person in the room might have picked up on it. Played along.
Digest has something to do with food, Tom. Jump on him.
I was with you. He played it so straight.
I know.
I thought it was a Freudian slip at one point. I didn't know.
Mr. Where was I saying? Oh, Mr. Godwin is at McCurdy's Comedy Theater in Sarasota, where he will be filming his new TV special.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, boy,
I believe
everything's coming
they're-
up, Godwin.
I think they're filming Sunday's show.
Recording the video, too? Why?
Well, it's for television, chick. It wouldn't really be as good as if it just had a still shot of
Yeah,
that.
but
like some YouTube videos.
who's going to show it? I'm busting balls. Come on.
The kid's busting shots.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting.
Yes.
But I digest.
Okay.
See?
Whoa,
very
that's
good.
a fun one.
Now, Josh this weekend, Friday and Saturday, is at the Funny Bone in Des Moines with Jeff Oskey, assuming Mr. Oskey recovers. He's not here today. He broke a few ribs
He's
over
day
the
to day.
weekend, and
Yeah.
he's
On the DL.
not doing well.
Uh-oh.
So I hope you feel better there. But Josh will indeed be there. Donnie Baker, of course, is at the Opera House in Dothan, Alabama. And remember, the tickets, if you buy more than 12, they're cheaper by the Dothan.
By the Dothan.
You know, this is the same joke that I came up with, is when Colin Firth goes and reads for a role, they hire him Firth. And you went, stupid dud.
What's Donnie going to do when he walks out on stage and there are 7 people there? Where the hell is everybody? And we didn't like that Dothan thing.
Wait, why would the people that are there be saying that?
No,
They're from
somebody
Dothan.
walked by and yelled it in.
Oh, God.
I had the whole story, but
We're just trying to digest here immediately. Stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. Then Saturday, he's at Chelsea Live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Chelsea
Are we forgetting anything? Oh, Greg Warren, Looney Bin. Wichita coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Great stand-up and beautiful blue eyes that man has. Now, it's time now to wade into the world of sports. Now, we could do a non-sports sports story if you want.
Well, we've got to get to the big event last night, right?
Washington National star Juan Soto, which means one cheese.
Yep.
Won his first home run derby. He held off Mariners rookie Julio Rodriguez, who was down by the school.
He certainly was.
Julio. Along with you? This is where you go, me and Julio. Down by the school.
19 to 18.
Complete
The 23-year-old Mr. Cheese hit 53 total homers to win the midseason home run derby. Mr. Soto. Soto beat Cleveland's Jose Ramirez 18-17, and he also dispatched Albert Pujols 16-15 to reach the final. On the on the bump tonight, Josh, in the All-Star game.
That's right.
Clayton Kershaw for the National League.
And why wouldn't it be?
Shane McClanahan of Tampa Bay for the American League. And I am not making this up, Tom. A lot of baseball fans are going to be rooting for the All-Star game to go extras tonight because of the new rule that says if the All-Star game goes extra innings, they will decide the game with a home run derby.
Awesome.
The American League, National League will send up 3 hitters, and they'll get 3 swings apiece to determine the winner.
Who's going to be pitching to them?
Probably just...
Will it just be a batting practice type situation?
Potentially, yeah.
With the All-Star home run, that's who was pitching last night. The All-Star Home Run Derby, always popular.
Although, a lot of empty seats last night. Did you notice that?
I saw that?
The uppers?
Yeah.
That's rare.
The uppers and the lowers. It was a dentist's dream. There's nothing in the uppers. Nothing?
I'm trying to digest that. And it's rapidly...
You mean digress it?
Rapidly. No, I'm digesting it. It's, for some reason, hovering in the lower part of my sphincter.
And speaking... That means it was a piece of... Mattress Mac is at it again. He placed another big money bet on his Houston Astros. The famous furniture mogul and sports bettor bet $2 million on the Astros to win the series, you nutballs. And if Houston does, he'll win. On a $2 million bet, he wins $10.6 million if the Astros win the World Series.
Okay.
And if they don't...
He loses $2 million.
Right. And is that considered to be, I guess you'd have to ask a tax expert, is that considered to be a promotional?
Right. Could that be a marketing expense?
Because he gets publicity out of this?
You can make that argument, I would think, until they audit you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
What's the old saying? You can claim...
Yes, you can claim anything.
Claim anything and everything.
Yes, I'm investing. I'm trying to teach my dog to talk for a future circus act, so I'm writing off all of his dog food.
But if you hide income, that's where you get...
Isn't the dirty secret, though, that there are only like 9 people right now working at the IRS?
Well, apparently there are enough of them to audit my ass. So,
did I tell you my IRS?
Oh, they got my letters.
Maybe I should tell that one off.
No, yeah.
Okay, I would.
Yeah.
Oh, let's air this out. Let's air it out. It's fun. Come on. Express yourself.
Skip it. No. Let's do sports.
Oh, no, I'm enjoying this now.
Skip it.
I'm way back here.
Hey, Alex Morgan, she plays soccer very, very well. She converted on a penalty kick in the 78th minute on the pitch, and the U.S. national team won the CONCACAF championship. 1-0 over Canada last night to secure one of the region's spots in the 2024 Olympics. FIFA President Gianni Infantino, that means large baby.
Infantino.
I think you're actually fairly close.
It probably is. Yeah.
Of course I am. I know my root words.
Now, the Gianni may be a little off, but...
Gianni, large baby.
I think he might have it.
Is it? You got it? You nailed it? Okay.
Let's start. Well, Jess is kind of... You're half Italian, right?
Right.
Can we find out what Gianni Italian...
I'll look it up, yeah.
Infantino. The United States broke a stalemate. Rose Lavelle. Oh, Rose. Fouled in the box.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, that's wrong.
A douche, please.
You wouldn't think they'd put that in the story.
Ladies, have you fouled in the box recently?
Wow.
Yikes. It says Rose Lavelle was fouled in the box.
Well, her personal odor issues really shouldn't be part of a sportscast.
No, I think it's nothing that crass. Chick just means she got elbowed in the cooch.
I knew you couldn't resist.
I was going for the odor aspect.
Coochie, coochie.
Oh my God!
How did that become a thing? Because it comes out of there? Coochie,
No.
coochie.
It's different. It's a cute sound.
No, yeah.
Get your mind out of the gutter, McGee.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm at work. What do you want?
Now, Charo knew what she was doing when she would say coochie, coochie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think
even though she was shaking her jugs, she was really
I think
referencing.
she was that way all the time with Xavier, and they were...
Oh, I bet it wasn't easy.
She was an excellent guitar player.
Here we go.
What?
She is. She's very good.
Charo is an extraordinarily accomplished.
I had no idea.
Yes, in all truth.
Also, she can suck a golf ball through a garden.
Stop, dude. You can't say that anymore, man.
That's what got her the job, really.
There's one thing I don't understand.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she has
Hard
a big
to look at, I
following
bet.
on TikTok.
She's really...
On social media, she has a huge following.
No kidding?
Yes.
And I've always wondered how women, I guess, mostly, I suppose there are men that have the huge nails.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see Saturday Night Live this week with Lizzo?
I didn't. No.
She was one of the best guest hosts I've ever seen. She was really great.
Good.
But she has those huge nails. And I know she's an expert flautist among her many other talents. But when you have sort of 4-inch nails, how can you go about your day-to-day life?
You could just use the pads of your fingers for everything.
Well, he wants to know about the
I was thinking
There's
like
an arch
an
to your
iPhone.
hand.
Like an iPhone, it must be really hard to.
Yeah,
because you've got 4 inches extending from your fingers. You've got to kind of
You kind of push out.
arch your
use
hand.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not to mention wiping your ass, which of course
makes that.
Yeah, you gotta get a water pick when you're done to
here's
clean
what
off your fingernails.
Here's what you do.
A little gouging.
Here's what you do. You get a broom. You cut like 2 feet off the end of it.
What?
And you get a rubber glove. Cut off one of the fingers, put that on the end of the rubber glove to give you a grip, and then wad up the paper, and then go to town.
No.
Go to town.
Yeah. You need to take this to Shark Tank.
Take this, McDuffin. Go to town.
I'm sure that's effective until the bleeding.
Now, if you're doing this and you hear whistling, I'd stop if I were.
But also, by playing guitar with extraordinarily.
Yeah, I don't know. I
know there are guitarists who, if they're a right-handed guitar player, on their plucking hand will grow nails to. But I think it would be very difficult with the hand that you're doing your fingering with, if you will.
And is that what guitarists tell you? Why do you have that one long nail? To help my playing.
Yes.
You're
not as a spoon for
the Coke spoon thing. Yeah. Like the managers of the bands backstage. Hey, Lenny, you got the blow?
Want to guess how old Charo is? Do we?
She would have to be. I would think late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, 82.
Josh, don't look it up.
I'm not.
You want
What are you doing?
make a guess?
Looking at pictures
See what
of
she looks
Charo.
like. Yeah.
Josh, what's your guess?
Ace, you want to make a guess?
Oh boy, I would say 75.
78.
Are we going Price is Right rules or?
Yeah. If you go over, you lose.
I'll go 82.
You're all over.
Really?
Yeah, she's 71.
Oh,
what?
Right.
Yeah, she was born in 51.
Wow,
There
amazing.
you go.
Oh, she's lying.
Yeah. What?
You think she's lying?
Is Xavier Cugat still with us?
Oh God, no.
Who's that?
Is that her husband?
Yeah, he was some famous band leader or something, and
Sounds like a fancy olive.
Say his last name again.
Cugat.
Xavier Cugat. Yeah, it does sound like some kind of. I'll have the. Let's see. I'll have the Chateaubriand. Is the Xavier Cugat friend today?
Oh, hey, way to go, Xavier. He was. He died at the age of 90.
Oh wow.
In 1980.
In 1980.
1980. He was 90.
That beats any of my records. Jesus.
He was
I'm
born,
looking at pictures of younger Charo, and I get it. As a kid, I never understood. Now I see what the appeal was.
Oh, for sure.
It's a different.
She's the equivalent of
Dolly Parton?
In one aspect of her musicality, and
no, her two jugs.
Yeah, her breastages.
Big old boobs.
Hammers.
Who's the South American singer that's very popular?
Dave Matthews.
No.
South Africa. He'd be South Africa.
Tom Petty?
No, it's My Hips Don't Lie.
Shakira.
Shakira.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's I think who that's.
Shakira.
Yeah.
But nowhere near as popular.
Her hips lied to me.
What about
First time I saw
Levitate?
the move, I
What's her
thought
name?
they were telling me they
you
love
love her. What's her name?
I didn't hear.
Levitate.
No, you wouldn't hear. When I was speaking, she decided to talk the entire time over me.
We were trying.
Levitate.
We were trying to digest whatever you were talking about.
I'm making a point instead of blathering on. Okay.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I'm levitating.
I wish you'd Dua
Great
Lipa
song.
off the roof.
Oh, she's great.
Dua Lipa means 2 jumps. Anything?
No.
Yes,
I think
I like Dua Lipa, and I liked infantile.
I think
Gianimos.
Gianni Infantino, a large baby. It was my my pinnacle. That was my peak.
That was very good. I enjoyed that very much.
We're going to play the Chick McGee home game when we come back. I'm going to have audience participation, so that'll be exciting. We're bringing that back for see how Tom likes that.
Are we going to do what's in how much money's in Josh's wallet?
We could do that. We could. How about?
Are you wearing your wallet right now?
No, my billfold is in the office, but when we come back,
You call it a billfold. How about we do the first female perspective? What's in Jess's wallet? How about that?
Do you have a wallet here?
I do.
Do you have any cash in it?
I don't know.
Probably just coupons and magazine clippings. And,
Condoms, yeah.
Fake fingernails.
Wow, yeah, you're one of those, huh? Wow. No, I brought them. Well, how about this?
No.
Wow.
Well, no.
You're anticipating a lot more than I thought.
Willie, don't ever forget this. Contraception is the responsibility of the female. We all know it.
Everybody knows that.
Yes.
Guys, we have to laugh, otherwise people think we're monsters.
You just sit back
Yeah.
and toil in what you've done.
Okay. Right now. We're coming right back. We have cows, alligators, cats, kitty litter, world records, and things you should not put in your mommy parts.
And I have verification Tom Cruise can drown an alligator.
Okay.
In a fight.
Okay, very, very good. And, of course, we'll be hearing...
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Thank you very much, James Brown. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
Christy Lee on another vacation day. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
He's at the sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Chick. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Chickster.
I'm Chick McGee with the Chick McGee home game coming up. And here's Tom.
Now, did anybody get their wallets for the game?
Oh, shoot.
No.
I was blabbing
Josh,
away in the green room.
We were
with,
talking.
we were talking coffee and other things.
Well, we can
I'll go get
do the show without you for a few minutes. We'll be. We did it for
I think if
weeks
history has
and
shown
weeks.
anything, it's that you can't.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. When we last left you, why were you talking about Charo?
I forget how we got on that.
I think you said something that sounded like her husband's...
Coochie.
Oh, that's right.
That was her phrase.
You say that to babies because that's where the baby comes from.
That is not
I
what
see.
it is.
Okay.
Coochie, coochie, goo.
Yeah. See that movie, House of Coochie?
No, I missed that one.
Not good.
Oh, Gucci.
No, that's a sin of turd if there ever was one.
Okay.
Highly recommend you miss it. Now, Josh has grabbed his wallet. He's back. And let's see.
Willie, you want to play? You got your wallet?
Yeah, I'll play.
All right.
Okay, so you know the idea of the game is that I hold up my money clip, essentially, and you can see the thickness of the bills.
Or not.
Sort of the stack.
About an
there.
eighth, I'd say less than an eighth of an inch.
Yes, and you can see
Folded.
the outer denomination, which is a 1 in this case.
Big bills on the outside. All right.
What is your guess, Chick McGee?
$17.
Okay. And I do not know. I don't know what it is.
And this is Price is Right rules. You can't. If you go over, you're out.
Well, I would assume you'd have a couple of tens in there. I'm going to guess $47.
Okay.
I guess $8.
26.
Oh.
Ace.
42.
No, Ace actually has pen and paper.
Okay.
He's working on.
What could he possibly be writing down?
Circumference is it?
It's $63.
Wow!
$63.
What denominations you got there?
Lutheran?
3 20s and 3 1s.
So, Tom, you were closest without going over. You
Oh,
said
thanks.
47.
I'll take it.
Nobody wins.
Oh, you have to get right on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
All right, Willie, go ahead. Hold up your wallet.
Okay.
Oh, it's a bifold, though.
Yeah, it's a bifold.
Well, yeah, open it and let us see.
You can see kind of.
What about that? How about
there
that?
There you go. All
Let's
right.
see, let me
I
get
can't
a
see.
glimpse of. Okay.
You got any idea?
Oh.
What do you say?
All right.
$38.
Okay.
Well, let Ace guess. Get pen to paper, Ace, and figure that out.
What are you
22.
ciphering? Okay.
22. Anybody else?
28.
37.
$8.
$8. Well, let's see. Okay, so I'm kind of all over the place. I got $2. I got $10 Canadian money.
All right, those don't count.
I got $1 Bahama bucks.
That doesn't count.
Is that what they call it, Bahama bucks?
16. I have $17.
Oh, okay.
Did anybody say that?
I said 8. I didn't go over.
17, and if you count Bahama, 17, 18, 28 if you count the Canadian, the Bahama money.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, but you also said that this didn't count,
Yeah.
Josh. So if we're going off what you said.
You almost won it. Only you'd shut up.
Rules again? Yeah.
Okay, well.
I did say that.
All right, yeah. Well, let's get back to the sports desk.
Okay, time for the Chick McGee home game now. When I'll say a certain word, and it'll be very obvious. You say, oh, "You're welcome." Okay.
All right.
All right. Everybody got it?
Got it.
Okay. In his first public media appearance since USC and UCLA announced their intent to eventually join the Big Ten,
You're welcome.
SC
Was that not it?
That's not it.
I guess that wasn't it.
You looked really confident. So
SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey.
You're welcome.
It's the only reason I did that story.
Greg Sankey.
You're welcome.
What did Mr. Sankey say?
He said the SEC is in no rush to expand beyond 16 teams, but that the league will be nimble.
My Greggy does the Sankey pancake. My Greggy does.
Love that song.
You love that song?
I love that song.
There's no sense of urgency, no sense of panic. Sankey,
you're welcome,
told reporters at Media Day at the College Football Hall of Fame. We're not just shooting for a number of affiliations that make us better.
This is such BS.
Oh yeah.
This is
Follow
all,
the money.
As soon
kid.
as someone, the cash is up there, they'll be joining.
I think there's going to be one more big move, and this is my opinion. Notre Dame to the Big Ten for football. So we will see what we will see, and then everything will be right with the world.
You see that press conference where Sankey fell asleep?
No.
Yeah. Too much decaf.
Old Sankey, they call him.
Your son is holding his head.
You can't breathe. You're laughing so much. I mean, that was nothing.
Hey, Chick, did you hear about my Bodie?
Your Bodie?
It's
No.
Sankey.
That's what you're following that up with?
I think it was a nice repair job
in the Lakey.
Lakey makes it so fun.
Sankey.
We've got. I think it's a lake where they were skinny dipping. We got that as a world record.
You ever done that, Chick?
Oh yeah. I've skinny dipped. Yeah.
Oh, alone or with people?
With people. Yeah.
How about that?
Many people. We threw our hats, keys in a hat, and we teamed up, and there was a three-way that night.
Oh, thrilling.
There was a six-way.
What?
Oh, that's where you have onions and cheese.
A lot of cheese. Not quality people is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? Fresh off leading the Golden State Warriors to an NBA championship, Steph Curry is hosting the ESPYs. The finals MVP hints that his fellow athletes attending the show in Hollywood, tomorrow night. He said, you might be a little worried about my monologue. You never know what I'll say, Curry said.
You guys know him better than I do. Does he have a personality?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's funny in the Subway commercials.
He's America's sweetheart.
Is he? You watch those and laugh out loud, do you?
I think they're a good time. Why are you so critical of athletes selling sandwiches?
I do like it when at the end they don't let him talk, or Tom Brady takes his line and he goes, throws his arms up. I thought that was really
a little bit of fun.
Yeah. And I forgot to mention that Juan Soto won the home run derby last night, and you know who he hangs out with? Soto. Rajon Rondo.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're roommates. They have a condo.
Soto and Rondo.
The Rondo Soto condo?
That's right. That's right. And they always have in their wallet a couple hundos.
Yeah.
They have Sandos.
Big Phil Collins fan.
Sandos.
Oh, are they really? Why's that?
No mo.
See? I'm glad I went back and got that.
Do we have I'm confused about one thing.
No?
In the All-Star game, you said that if it's a tie,
And I'm not making this up.
at the end of the game,
yes,
they're going to do what again?
a home run derby.
Instead of extra innings.
And how many players get to bat?
They pick 3 on each side. They'll pick 3 batters, and those 3 get 3 swings each. They can have infinite pitches, but they have 3 swings.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I have a question. Is there like any weird angry guys that are mad about the integrity of the All-Star game, or do people just think this is going to be fun if it happens?
It's kind of fluctuated throughout the years because the stakes have changed throughout the years.
There used to be ridiculously enough, the All-Star game shouldn't count for anything.
It used to count for home field advantage in the World Series, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
What Major League Baseball falls back on is that it is arguably the best All-Star presentation of all the major sports.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
NBA is ridiculous.
The NFL All-Star game, aren't they getting rid of that?
They've tried, I thought, but they have ratings, so I don't know.
And that's the thing, Willie. The ratings sort of they've tried to manipulate the ratings by having the All-Star game mean something and not and all that stuff. So
I don't know why Chick said that the NBA's All-Star game is bad. You don't like seeing Justin Bieber and Snoop Dogg play basketball with WNBA players?
Yeah, and it was 189, 188. Yeah, I remember. It was a great game.
The pitchers, I'm a little confused.
I'm not answering any more questions.
The pitchers for the game,
at
or
the end of the
actual
All-Star game, if the three guys get up there from each team, do they just take the ball?
The starters will be long
Do they take
gone.
the ball,
Oh.
toss it up themselves, and
Yeah.
whack it out?
Yeah, no,
That'd be fun.
They'll get out that little that L-shaped fence, and
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
will stand behind it and just lob.
But I mean,
him.
does your own guy do it?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
pick. Yeah,
Well, they have all the pitching coaches there.
Right.
They do coach
coaches.
pitch like Little League?
Yeah,
That's
they're
essentially what that becomes.
batting. Yeah, there were batting coaches last night for the home run derby. Absolutely,
That would be fun. Okay, when we come back, we have
more of this. No more. Soto.
Thank you very much.
Rondo.
And popsicles and where you shouldn't put them, ladies. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
For vacationing Christy Lee in Europe with a broken foot. There's Josh Arnold.
You know, that sounded like a false story. That's all true.
No,
That's all
she'll be back.
And a hot
back
foot.
tomorrow.
A
Yeah.
hot foot, too.
Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
incredibly hot.
It's incredibly hot in Europe. No, did you know that, eh?
It's pretty hot here.
My sister lives in
I
England.
just checked the BBC. It's going to be 38 today.
Well, that's not so hot.
Celsius.
Barely above freezing.
Remember the cartoons, the Hot Foot?
I don't.
Oh yeah, they're just the only hey, you gave them the old hot foot.
I think
I remember the term.
They'd put matches between the toes and
Yes.
I think Major League Baseball is the only one that does that in the real world. They play it on each other, the players.
They would actually do that?
Yeah.
So funny.
They stick toilet paper under their shoe and I've said this a million times, and he won't listen to me. Tom is incapable of coming in, seeing you first thing, and going, "Oh, morning, Josh," and keep walking. He always has to say something like, "There's a tornado in the parking lot. Have you seen it?" Every single time. It's got to be an amazing story.
I can't wait. I just can't wait for him to hit a deer just before he pulls in the driveway here.
I got no text this morning.
Were there deer?
You could have been loaded with deer out there. There's no way of me knowing unless you text me.
I'm not going to tell you now.
Have you guys seen the coyote in the parking lot?
No, not in a while.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a bunny rabbit out in the parking lot.
Not anymore.
No, I saw him yesterday.
No. First there was a bunny, then there was a coyote,
Then there was
and
just
a bunny.
coyote.
Now there's just a coyote.
Oh, I love this story.
Okay, I'm back to sports.
I'm Chick. There's Ace. There's Willie. There's Tom. And what am I? Oh, here's what I'm doing. Stupid world record. A group of nudists in Florida have broken the world record for the most people simultaneously skinny dipping.
Wow, how many?
There's no word on that. The annual.
I'm looking at the photographs.
700.
The annual event, we want to guess on how many of the world record. The annual event held every July at the end of Nude Recreation Week.
Oh, I'll say 1,500.
Welcome to Nude Recreation Week.
It's better than Nude Occupation Week. You don't want to operate that lathe with your schlong hanging out there, Lloyd.
Tom, here's another organization you could join. Treasure Coast Naturists.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, when did nudists start calling themselves naturists?
It's
no,
more
a
people.
naturist.
Why are we all of a sudden shy about the name?
Yeah, naturist sounds like they're out there fully clothed catching butterflies.
Right.
Nudists, it's just get out there and say it.
That's the point. They're trying to get people there, so they're not going to say nudist.
I think you brought it up when you said nudists. Oftentimes, it's the whole family.
What?
Yeah, that's so creepy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that. So you raise little nudists?
No, but you go to you see these photographs and it's like, this is just awkward. Oh, hey, look at little Susie. Oh, you look a little popped up since last year, didn't you?
I I would have said anything.
Scrub your laptop because I don't know.
So how many, Chick? How many were there? How many were naked?
Well,
Adults over 18.
The old count was 431. That was the old record.
It's got to end in 69. Have some fun with it, right?
769 people.
That's right.
Oh,
that's the new record.
I was way over.
That's exactly right. And that means if we're talking about nudists, naturists, we can't not mention
Western nudists.
Western Nudist, my favorite song.
Did you guys host like a nude thing at a nudist colony around here?
They used to ask one of us every year to come up north, northern Indiana, and host Nudes a Poppin'.
That's what it is.
At the Ponderosa Sun Club.
Yes.
Not the steakhouse.
What?
Not the steakhouse?
That's a different event.
Yeah, they don't have a volleyball net in the back of the steakhouse where people play volleyball nude.
You know, Dan Blocker came up with the Ponderosa. Did you know that?
Yes, I
Steakhouse?
told you that.
I've known that forever.
So I have first of all...
No questions, Tom, no.
I'm not asking a question. Have you seen any of the pictures of this nudist event?
No, but it's a fairly new thing because that beach just became a clothing optional beach just 2 years ago.
Blind Creek Beach.
Yeah, there's a picture here. You can. I'm looking at it right now. It says, "Attention! Beyond this point, you may encounter nude bathers."
Oh, look at this. If I'd read any of this.
Yeah.
Blind Creek Beach became St. Lucie County's first clothing optional beach in 2020. Did you guys hear about that?
No. Where is this again?
Blind Creek Beach.
No, what state? I don't know.
Florida. It's in Florida.
Okay, thanks.
But first
I
of all,
thought it was Delaware.
It doesn't.
Is it Florida?
The name Skinny Dip.
Yeah.
First of all, someone has to have come up with some kind of a hummus or dressing product called Skinny.
Yeah, there's like a skinny dip.
Skinny girl.
There's the skinny
products.
dips, like fake peanut butter cups and
Yep,
stuff.
Skinny Girl, fill in the blank. Martinis, all kinds of.
Do they have Skinny Dip?
And what's her name? She was one of the Real Housewives, right?
Yeah, I don't.
What
remember
is it?
I don't know.
It's from New Jersey.
New York.
Bethany, somebody.
Yeah,
Yes,
Bethany
Frankel.
Terry
yeah.
Hatcher.
It's bad TV, so Ace knew. Yeah.
I don't know if they do skinny dip, but that makes sense
Yeah.
to do like a fat-free something.
You know,
skinny
fatties can skinny dip.
Well, I'm looking at the photograph.
You have?
Yeah. Oh,
With
yeah.
your brothers?
I've done it alone. No, never
that
with my brothers. That was Tom.
No, that was Tom.
What?
Yeah.
You remember Tom would romp around in their vacation home wearing just towels held together by a clothespin around their neck, and they would be the superheroes.
Well, Bear Man.
Bear Man with his brothers running
Oh,
around.
Bare.
Yes.
Bear.
Running
Okay.
around naked.
Gotcha.
Playing grab ass.
Yeah.
No one was grabbing anybody's ass.
Your father
was
cried in the
seated.
corner.
Would you?
His brother was seated on the toilet, and Tom took that as an invitation to urinate between his brother's legs while he was sitting there.
Siblings, you don't get the sibling thing. Siblings do really weird things.
I guess.
You were an only child.
I'm an only
Yeah, you don't get it.
No, I had siblings growing up. We didn't do things that weird.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of...
I bet there's some weird stuff that you guys aren't saying though.
Oh,
like
I
there's
bet
weird
there
stuff.
is.
You guys ever wrestle on the treadmill?
No, but we would shoot
funny.
our little sisters off of the treadmill. Yeah.
Look how far she went.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
I have 3 brothers. We never did
You
anything
didn't?
like that.
So, but you went.
First, we had our French kissing practice. And then...
Did you? But you
Mom, Josh still has too much tongue.
you'd go skinny dipping.
Not with... No, I never did it with a family. But I have before, yeah.
Because
By
when
yourself?
you go skinny dipping, you want to hope it's one day the fish aren't biting. Yeah. That's always been a concern, I think.
My uncle had a fish latch onto his nipple one time when we were at the lake.
Amazing.
Yeah, and like he came out of the water and the fish was on his nipple.
How are you still not laughing? I would have... Were people on the ground
I
screaming?
was terrified to just see a fish just like hanging from his chest like
Yeah, how
that.
strange.
Yeah, very weird.
Wow.
Maybe it was a nurse fish.
I think so.
That's
yeah.
a real thing, and that's not a bad... Thank you very much.
There's a nurse shark.
I don't know why we're not.
You're right.
It's a nurse shark. It wouldn't have made the joke any better, Josh.
It would have.
No.
It would have.
No.
Wait a minute.
Try it again.
I take
Go
back
ahead.
my applause.
Go ahead.
It was
Set it up
attached
again.
to her uncle's nipple. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was a nurse shark.
No.
No, you guys purposely were quiet.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Western nudists.
Balls and ass.
But if you do a group photo, there's 769 people all skinny dipping at the same time. If you do a group photo, you don't want to be in the front row. That's all I'm saying.
Well, unless you do.
Oh, yeah, there might be some who are very proud. Yeah, very proud.
It's cold water.
That's true. It is cold water.
I almost did the Nudes of Poppin' last year, but I was waiting for them to call. They never did.
I bet they'll contact me now.
Yeah. It had to be weird with COVID. The only thing covered is your mouth.
Yeah.
That had to be a very odd season up there.
I've heard that a towel is your friend at places like that.
Are there wieners that are impervious to cold water? Guys who just don't shrink up when it gets cold?
Yeah, I bet you there are. Shower showers.
Ace, do you shrink up in a cold environment?
I don't think so.
Well, how about that?
What?
Prove it.
I've never looked.
There are some hogs that won't be shrunken.
Wow.
This is a topic I'm not.
Hell no, we won't go there.
What do we want? No shrinking. When do we want it? Now.
Coming up, we have another world record. We have another odd story involving. I don't know how to word this delicately. Things you're not supposed to do, ladies, to cool off in the summer.
Back talk.
There's some
burn dinner.
Little sass.
You're all idiots.
Not make me a pie.
You're all idiots.
Don't put me in this group. Also,
get barefoot.
An advantage to having red hair coming up. Coming up. Would you like to run on all fours? Well, there's a guy that's
like an animal
on the national newswire for doing it. And I've always wondered why they say all fours, not all four. We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
Christy Lee.
I have no idea. Lost in Europe, apparently.
Out of the country.
She'll be back tomorrow.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Got a lot going on over here, but
yes, sir.
We really haven't completed our sportscast.
No, we haven't. We've got one more stupid world record. Or maybe this should be the new intro for the world record.
There will be
a
day that is the end. The collapse of time and all that stood within it.
The collapse of time. French chess club. Somebody look up what's French for chess club. Cherchez l'orgue, I think.
that's right.
I'm sure you're dead on there. Right?
They broke a Guinness World Record after constructing the world's largest chess piece.
Huh.
Now, so right there you go. Okay, now which piece you're going to go with?
The
queen.
Or
the queen. Yeah, you got to find. The object is to capture the queen.
They didn't go with the pawns, did they?
They go do
a dumb pawn.
Wouldn't you go with the one looks like a castle?
A rook.
I like the big horsey.
The knight.
You can tell we have no chess players in the crowd here.
The Sautron.
I named the two that you guys couldn't name.
Chess club.
Do you play chess, Josh?
Of course not.
This is 20.6 feet tall, 4.2 ton Chess King.
What?
Oh, Tom, remember Chess King, the clothing store?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Chess
the
King.
mall.
They specialized in that Michael Jackson red jacket that he wore for that brief shining moments. What happened to Mike, by the way? Is he okay?
Turns out.
You got a deep sleep, I'll tell you what.
Say what you want.
That propofol.
Woke up in hell, though, didn't he?
The current Guinness World Record
walking down there
for largest chess piece, 20 feet tall. So the 0.6 feet is the new world record. The club said the chess piece is made from more than 768 pieces of French wood. Oh, it is French wood.
So it smells like cigarettes then.
It took 700 hours to build. That's quite different.
That is different. Less time.
Not 700 years. So there you go. Boy, that was the story, huh?
Well, no, it's here's a picture of it, and it's made
Is it black or white?
It's natural wood color.
Oh, okay.
It's a king, right? Is it king? Is that what it said?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on this. What the point of this is? I guess it's to this particular city is the home of some massive chess tournament.
They have to have like themed chess boards, like Star Wars,
right?
Of course.
Oh, that's cool.
Darth Vader's the king, and the stormtroopers. Are
I'm sure they have all that. Yeah.
In this case, with a 20-foot thing, you're going to need 31 more sculptures and a crane.
Sure.
It's going to definitely slow the game down.
And a really big bell.
You got
boom.
I bet they have a Gru chessboard with the minions as the pawns.
Oh, I hope so.
Boy, those minions are fun.
I love those little guys.
Me too.
Have you guys,
would.
Have you guys seen the Minions movie?
No, I opted out.
It's the best movie I've seen this decade.
I'm glad you liked
the
it.
funniest
No
thing.
kidding.
There's no way it's funny.
I was losing my mind in the back of the theater.
My girls have seen it 3 times already.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
It is those little guys, Stuart and Kevin and Bob.
You know their names?
They get into trouble, man.
They get into trouble,
They have
Josh.
a new buddy named Otto.
I don't
Josh.
care about any of it.
Josh, you kind of remind me of Otto.
Oh.
You shut your mouth. I'm nothing like a minion.
No, they're so funny. You'd get
No,
such
I don't get a kick out of it.
You'd get such. They're
No, I
walking
wouldn't.
around.
I didn't like them in Despicable Me. I didn't like them in Despicable Me 2. And then I was out.
I'm with Josh on this one.
You're being like such a Gru right now, such a negative guy.
Gru does make me laugh, but the minions do not.
Oh, dude, they're great. They're so funny.
I know I'm in the minority here. I just don't care. They're not. They've never.
Remember, we talked you into watching Hamilton, and you ended up liking that.
That is absolutely not true. I did not watch it.
Did you like the little aliens in the Buzz Lightyear movies and Toy Story? Did you like those guys?
Not necessarily.
But they were just in the
But
background.
at least
It wasn't
they
a big
were like,
deal. Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
it was like the idea that they loved this, that
Sure.
the God. That
I've
was
been
yes.
chosen.
There was some cleverness to that.
Yes.
No cleverness to the minions.
Oh, they're running
What do
around.
they say banana.
They say mini boss in this one. It's hilarious.
Isn't that
dude.
real good?
They're like little pills.
They like bananas, Tom.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I'm.
And chick,
out of
guess what? In this
discussion.
one, they're on a road trip. They pass the world's biggest banana, and obviously this pleases Otto.
Oh.
So they pull over. They're taking selfies together.
All right, now I see that this is a joke.
Is that sports?
Have you seen the emu commercial?
Oh, my God.
It doesn't have the emu in it, but it has the minions in it, and they come up on a submarine, and one of the
it's just
minions
awful.
is just going, ooga, ooga,
Isn't that funny?
ooga. That's all he does for the whole commercial. Man, that's funny.
I don't like the implications of them. I think they're disturbing.
Oh, they're
Wait a
great.
minute. What's your? Please explain it to us. What's your implication? What do you think the implication? Service industry? Is that you did?
Some sort of failed satire of cogs in a machine, and awful.
Okay.
No, they're fun, man.
I think Tom.
This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
I like to cut a minion in half in front of all of America.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
Dude, they're so fun.
You'll never convince me. Go ahead, Jess.
No, all right. Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay has acquired James Brown's cape and boots. Chick.
Oh, I heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah. The Colts announced that the Jim Irsay collection had purchased the red sequin cape and monogram patent leather boots worn on stage during the 60s and 70s by the Godfather of Soul. According to the Indianapolis Star, the cape was also draped over Brown's open casket at his funeral in December 2006.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's not
Makes sense.
necessarily in the casket with him.
No, but it was on his dead body.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't a
Well.
shroud. I mean,
He wore it when he was alive.
yes.
Yeah.
That's one of the most famous articles of clothing in the history of music.
Yeah,
that's pretty
huge.
cool.
The
You know,
the new items will join Irsay's extensive music collection, which includes items from Bob Dylan, the Beatles, Prince, Elton John, Johnny Cash, and Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, he was bidding against a couple of other NFL owners. They thought it was Jim Brown's cape.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Had to be clarified. It's not number 32, sir. It turns out it's a singer.
You know, if you don't touch a body at a funeral, they'll haunt you.
You know that you're not the only family I've heard say that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What?
Yes.
That's where this all began. That you see the Chick McGee seated before you. Is that my mother made me touch my grandfather when I was about, 5, 6.
Where?
And she said,
In the casket, Josh, like we were talking about.
I meant what part of his body?
Oh,
like
I
on
thought
the
you meant
face?
Central Ohio. No, I touched his hand.
Oh, okay.
no. See, let me make it clear.
Like me to read
Grandpa was dead at the time.
No, I know.
Just for starters. He didn't.
Why?
Chick's mom didn't say to Chick, go up and touch Grandpa in the,
You bet you, Chucky, you better go up there and touch him, and he's gonna haunt you.
So it's either I'd be terrified by touching a corpse or I'd be terrified by ghosts.
Exactly.
Either way,
That is awful.
going to be some intense trauma.
Your mother really said that to you.
Absolutely.
But that's a thing.
That is a thing. And there are also some regions of the country, I don't think this one, but they take pictures of the decedent in the the casket. Is it here too?
It's here too.
And the new thing is apparently selfies with the deceased. Yeah, that's I was reading about that. That's pretty awful. The point is,
don't die.
On a much
you can't listen if you're dead.
On a much brighter note, Mr. Irsay has added to his incredible collection of pop pieces. He has most famously the Jack Kerouac manuscript, the one that's on the big roll of paper, and he's got Ringo's drums, Hendrix guitar, some amazing stuff. So it'll be properly taken care of. And now he's got James Brown's boots and the famous cape.
The cape.
Now I have a question, Willie. You're a big fan
of the Minions.
No, that subject is over. Should Jonathan Taylor wear that cape if he becomes MVP in a parade?
That'd be. But I don't want to talk about the Colts season too much. I'm putting so much of my personality and my joy into it this year, so we're just going to wait till August.
Have you made any bets yet?
I have an outstanding $50 bet on the Colts to win the Super Bowl pretty much every day of the year. So,
but I mean, in today's world, you now can legally do that.
No, yeah, I've got a $50 bet on the Colts to win the Super Bowl.
Okay. So
now they're locked to playoffs, right? I would think.
You know what, Chick? One would think, wouldn't you? We'll see, though. It's going to be exciting.
That's why they play the games, isn't it?
Oh, thank you, Josh. I'm going to use that. That's very profound.
What did I piss in your I have been treated with disrespect before.
Well, in honor of James Brown.
You deserve it.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
That makes you feel good.
The Fabulous Flame.
He's not playing any of those instruments.
But he was quite the taskmaster.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he was.
He was very bossy with that band to get him that tight.
Real jerk.
Say that, I don't know what.
Wasn't Ike Turner in his band or someone famous before they went off on their own? I want to say
that I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that any person that wears a cape is ever a nice guy.
Really?
I really think so.
Huh.
I really think that real people in real life, who wears capes? James Brown wears a cape.
What about
you said he was a jerk?
What about Superman?
I have no idea.
Superman wears a cape.
I'm
He's a nice
talking
guy.
like real dudes.
Oh, okay.
Anybody in the contemporary world wearing a cape?
Dr. Demento? He wears
I'm
one.
actually surprised that the hipsters haven't adopted the cape.
That's really tough to pull off. You've got to have
I'm just saying.
a lot of hipness and confidence to. I mean, it's the guy Elon Musk could pull off a cape.
Yeah,
yes,
that fits.
He's so
That
rich,
fits.
no one's going to say, "Hey, you look like a douchebag."
He looked
Any
like
of those super rich dudes. Bezos could.
He looked like a super villain.
Yeah, I think he is one.
Yeah,
Bezos would look like Megamind if he wore a cape.
Yeah.
Boy, that's quite a forehead. That's almost a 5-head. It's so. Huh?
Yeah.
Did you see the thing when Jim Irsay was bidding on the James Brown cape?
I missed it.
No, because I was watching anything else.
Well, when he would hold his hand up and go, huh!
Oh, and that's it over there.
Hit me one time.
I don't think that Mr. Irsay said that.
My God.
Good God, y'all.
You never said hit me one time? I'm just asking.
I think he would go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes.
That was good.
Anybody ever see James Brown live?
No. I've heard live the great live album, but I never saw him.
Never saw him live, yeah.
But
I saw him at the pharmacy one time.
Did you really? What'd you say to him?
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
He turned around.
I called him Jim.
Yeah, sure.
Jimmy.
And he ignored
It
that.
was over by the cough syrup.
Okay, good.
And now it's time for.
I saw him on tour at the.
What?
I was touring the Hoover Dam. And, yeah, and I saw him there.
Really?
I said, James, what do you think about all this? He turned around. He said, "It's a dam's world."
No, he didn't.
Wow, that was you stopped the show for that.
That was a lot.
It's on you. You had prepared something, and yet
This is an instant look back of the Bob and Tom Show. This was just moments ago. It went a little something like this. The normal people in the room said, yeah, Charo, pretty good guitar player, evidently. Tom said, Charo is an incredible guitar player, extraordinary accomplished, and a musician, and also she plays the flute. She's a flautist.
That's Lizzo.
Platinum.
This has been an instant look back.
Lizzo is the flute player.
Well, that's what it says here.
No, it's incorrect. That's not what I said. I was just wondering about ass wipage with long nails.
It's got to be tough. Yeah, you got to.
You can do it. You can do it.
Is there a product you use then to clean out the underside of your nails after you've...
Yeah, you just turn around and turn the bidet back on and just spray under your nails that way. Clean it out.
The perfect transaction, Tom, doesn't it end with a shower? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we return to the news desk. Once again, sitting in for Christy Lee, it's Jess Hooker.
An Indiana man claims his unusual exercise regimen has made him crazy ripped.
Crazy ripped.
According to WLS-TV,
Lucky strike means television.
Nathaniel Nolan has spent over 300 days running on all fours like a dog.
Wow.
Now, real quick, Josh, you're the English major.
That's right.
Why is it running on all fours?
I'll tell you. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be running on all four?
On all
you would
four?
think so. I don't know why they say all fours,
Yeah.
or why we say all fours.
I don't know. The personal trainer from Carmel told the station that the practice began when calisthenics, jiu-jitsu, and breakdancing started to wear on him.
Okay.
That's what
But
he's yeah.
running on all fours
Yeah.
doesn't wear on him.
Yeah, after suffering from pain in his wrists, hands, and shoulders, Nolan began doing daily planks and bear crawls, which then progressed into running on all fours for a minimum of 30 to 45 minutes a day.
Oh.
That
Sounds
sounds
awful.
It does. It sounds horrible.
Does he wear shoes on his hands?
These are all good questions.
Yeah, so now this has sparked a viral social media frenzy, the All Fours Challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, so
This can't be
go
good.
ahead, start, guys.
This can't be good for anything.
No, it sounds awful.
We used to have to do this in gym. Did you guys?
Oh, yeah. And
Monkey
the-
walking is what my gym teacher called it.
And we'd
bear
also
crawls.
do the lobster crawl. where
Yeah,
it's
the crab
backwards.
walk is what
The
we
crab
yeah.
walk,
Crab
yeah.
walk.
Oh, here's a video of this guy. There's a video of this guy on all. This is great. I mean, he can really catch a frisbee in his mouth.
Oh, wow.
That is a talent.
It looks
That
bizarre.
is, this video is. Oh, he's dropping a deuce. Oh, sir.
Oh, he's eating it.
Right on the neighbor's paper.
Did you give her on all fours left a restaurant? You know, a little tipsy.
So drunk I couldn't
You had
walk.
to crawl out?
Maybe last night. What of it?
Yeah. And I meant what I said, you
You son of a bitch.
Stop. You gotta stop.
If he was here, that's what I'd tell that bastard. Yes, sir.
yeah.
I'm the funniest guy ever. I don't think so.
You know who I am. How much bad publicity can you take?
Trash.
If I can remember which Applebee's location this is tomorrow morning. Here's a picture of this guy. This is
I want my
insane.
drinky back.
He looks like he has, like maybe he can't walk standing straight up. Like that just looks odd. You know what I mean?
It's got to hurt the back.
Well, look, he claims no.
It would build up.
This reminds me of
body, though. Man,
sometimes the news stations, they get really bored.
Yes.
And they'll have I remember seeing a thing about there was this barber shop. I'm not making this up. They would strap you into this contraption, and then they would flip you over.
Oh yeah.
And your hair would
hang
hang
down.
straight down, and then they would take a blowtorch and cut it.
Good Lord.
And this is one of those things. Okay, this is never going to happen.
And I've seen where they do the same. You end up upside down, but they take a cutting board and a cleaver.
Yes.
And
Again, totally ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're not going to start seeing gym classes. Well, today we're all going to do 6 miles on all fours. It's funny.
That's crazy.
You do anything for 45 minutes a day that rigorous, you're going to be in pretty good shape, I would say. So
Have you seen my left forearm?
45 minutes a day. Those are good numbers, man.
Hey, I'm on anxiety meds, man.
When we come back, we have other things we have to visit in this world, including more Dr. Jen Gunter and things you should not do with
your giner.
Leave it alone.
It's a hard G. Giner.
I can stick a popsicle in it, can't I?
No.
Nope. We'll find out. We'll find out about that next. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee on vacay. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
What up?
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee with a big problem.
Are we going to cover this?
And here's Tom. Tom, you know you have the power to inspire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's up now?
You've had many amazing ideas. The puppets, for instance.
What do you got?
Amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say a couple months ago, you were leaving the studio. And as you were leaving...
Allegedly.
No. Everyone heard it in the studio, plain as day. You're walking by us, and you went...
Not with his mouth.
Big old fart.
Yeah.
Right out of your booty.
Was this when he farted on Oskay?
No, it was different.
No, but he also denies that.
Oh, so that was in the green room.
So what is your point?
So now, just the way you have an ability to inspire us to achieve...
Set a standard.
Right. Now, there are employees among us who think farting's okay.
Mm-hmm. Chick and I were in the hallway having a conversation. And here's the thing. So the hallway to the green room, that's pretty far, right?
It's like 8 feet, 10 feet, something like that.
Yeah, it's longer than that. Okay. But so we're standing there. I hear what sounds like that noise.
And it came from that behind Jess, so I thought it was Jess farting.
No, but it was I can't believe that you could hear it. You can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything, and I heard that.
Who was
it? It was Josh standing in the break room.
I thought I had the place to myself. I thought it was safe.
I think the rule of thumb is you walk into the main lobby area.
Not where our food is.
Then you go into the glassed-in case area there.
No, you can't go to the main lobby area because regular people work here. It's with us animals, it's fine. But I did it in front of a regular lady one time. She hated me.
So you see what the problem is.
Okay, so sorry.
Will you tell Josh it's not okay to fart?
Well, first off, I've been farting here in this building long before Tom did any of that. But I apologize. I thought I was alone.
But you could see us in the window.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could.
If I were to look at the window.
You were looking at the window when I looked at you and said, Josh, was that you?
Yeah, because I heard you ask me that question.
I have a question. Has there ever been a movie in which, what do they call it, a second story man, a burglar is hiding behind a curtain.
Second story man?
Someone comes into the house and the guy's hiding there and the person thinks they're alone and the burglar starts laughing and gets caught.
That's funny.
Does that ever happen? Or
I'm not sure.
Or if someone walks in their house and goes, wait a minute.
Yeah, what is this?
This is something's wrong here, and then shuts the door and calls the police. Can you imagine? Yeah, how did you get caught? Well, 20 years I'm a successful second story man. I had a burrito. Had a burrito, ripped one, and the next thing I know, I'm getting caught.
Is Second Story Man, is that like some weird like John Wayne movie thing or like a Clint Eastwood thing?
No, that's a standard. That's standard in the end.
That's not
for burglar?
No one has ever heard that, Dad.
A second story man?
It was around the 60s.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, you hear cat burglar more, and even that is fairly antiquated.
Okay. I guess I've been proven wrong. In the 60s, people did say second story man.
Let's see. Second story man. A burglar who enters through the upper window, according to the Oxford English Dictionary.
To how you enter the home.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So if a door's available, they can't use it just on principle? Is that right?
No, he's a second story. And they never, that's why you would always want to buy a ranch home.
Right.
That'd be a great movie. Some second story man moves to a place and it's all ranch houses and he's
starving.
I can't make a living in the damn town. And have some architect, big fancy architect. They're all ranch houses. Damn it! I feel me and the guy that makes those stair climber things. We're both losing our ass.
The top nine foods that cause farts.
I'm gonna guess broccoli's one of them.
Number 9, chewing gum.
Yes, because you're constantly swallowing air.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Number 8, onions.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Number 7, hard candy.
Okay.
Again, sucking in air.
I was not aware of that.
Number 6, fruits.
Right.
Number 5, soda. and other carbonated drinks.
It can be, it definitely affects me that way.
Significantly to the amount of air you're swallowing.
Number 4. You drink more soda than anyone I've ever met.
That's right. What of it?
Is that a problem with you?
I'm letting go right now.
The seeper, we call it.
Number 4, vegetables. Including
this list is so
Brussels sprouts.
They ask for their interns to spend 5 minutes.
Very vague.
Food and liquid does.
By being alive, breathing.
Number 3, whole grains. Whole grains. Number 2, dairy products.
Oh yeah. Well, what could number 1 be then?
Beans.
Oh,
beans. The musical fruit.
For me, it's tomato-based products.
I think it's different for everybody, Ace.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, but you fart through your underwear. God knows what you got going on over there. Can we hear that again? Is that somewhere over there? Ace farting.
I'm sure we can.
Announcing the initial.
So funny.
We learned that he has holes in his underwear because he.
And we got thousands of letters.
Thousands.
It was like Miracle on 34th Street.
They just kept bringing them in
bags.
Today's not trash day. No, these are letters, sir.
Here we go.
Daddy, you're not going to put Santa Claus in jail, are you?
Here's what happened. This is the actual audio. We go back in time through the magic of electricity. Here it is.
Eat holes from flatulence.
Do I get the holes from flatulence?
What?
Yeah.
Does that happen?
You farted a hole in your underwear?
Okay.
See a doctor.
Get your diet checks.
That's how the whole thing started.
My God.
Ace claims that the holes in his underwear in that area were because of excessive flatulence.
Yeah,
we did have some scientific
saying that it would eventually
That's a lot.
erode, but my gosh, it's mostly wear and tear.
I think we should do fun facts about Ace and Ace share them instead of a joke of the day. That was far funnier.
I don't even think we've seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Ace. Right?
I'd like to see it.
Oh yeah. Hey. Just the
Who
tip.
said that?
When he wears the sweatpants, sometimes he can get a little outline.
Those gray ones.
Wow.
That's what's up.
What?
Yay or nay in the circumcision?
You're my father, man. Do I have to remind you? I'm circumcised.
No, not you. I'm at Ace.
Oh, Ace? I'm totally
You're
circumcised.
the one eyeballing it.
Yeah. I'm not. You're acting like I'm freestyling with a recipe. I'm not eyeballing. I'm just saying.
Ace, were you cut like an Englishman?
Righto.
That's a yes.
That's a yes. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
all right.
Oh, coming up, that Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Yeah, we're all
We're
cut.
all circumcised.
Well, not Jess, I hope.
No, no, they don't do that to us.
Some places they do.
That's a rather unpleasant topic.
But moving on.
Some cultures, perhaps.
More news coming up.
Less enlightened.
Yeah, we're going to talk more poop news. How about that?
Poop news.
Yeah.
We got poopsicle news.
Poopsicle.
No.
Not together.
Oh,
It's two different
We
stories.
got
Don't
a
worry.
Fascinating popsicle story coming up.
Yeah, something about redheads.
Yeah, and
Redheads.
Cannoli. This is crazy.
what's the connection?
And cows on the turnpike. Oh,
Was that
okay.
redhead, that fellow speaking?
No.
Clay Thompson?
No. Okay. When Chick doesn't have a joke, he just hits a button.
I'm damn happy to be standing up here with you guys celebrating this.
We call that in the industry a clutch.
Holy cannoli. This is crazy.
Okay, thank you. Come on. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
Christy Lee somewhere in Europe, I guess.
Back tomorrow.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I heard she apparently experienced one of her daughters was saying she experienced a great wine.
Oh, really? Yeah. What? Red, white?
No. Christy going, my foot hurts.
It looks like they're having a lovely time.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom, and you're going to hear about that tomorrow.
Good.
Good luck, buddy.
Wilbur, what do you got?
Jess, you made these noodles. They're so good.
Good, I'm glad you
It's
like
chicken and noodles. Oh, my goodness. This is the best thing I've eaten.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that was worth it.
He asked me if they were homemade, and they're not. They're Reams.
They're Reams?
Reams noodles.
Oh, it's very, very good.
How do you spell
It's a
that?
solid noodle.
It is. It's a good noodle, right?
How do you spell it?
REAMES.
Reams.
Okay. That would be boring even if we were just in the green room, let alone on the air.
I thought Tom would enjoy the Reams. I thought he'd have something. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get your gut instinct there.
Yeah, thanks.
Butt play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I named it after my uncle.
Oh. Uncle
There's a
Remus.
couple reasons why that joke isn't funny.
You can't even say that.
Sorry, I never even thought of that one until just now. Sorry. Never mind.
And it would be pronounced differently.
Yeah, well, let's move forward. You are having a problem with excessive flatulence in the studio.
I'm having a problem with you farting in here. Yeah.
I didn't.
It was Josh today.
Well,
When I
Josh,
was in the green room, I was alone.
Tom kind of
we
said
have,
it was okay.
We have a tribute.
Oh, okay.
And here it is.
On your mark, get set.
Come on, Fred. Come on. I have to run faster. Come on, Fred.
And Fred Johnson finishes a disappointing fourth in the 100-yard dash.
Hey, Fred. What happened back there, man? You used to always beat me. What's up?
My trainer says it's excess gas.
Really?
Yeah, he says I'm bloated with excess gas, and that's slowing me down.
Here, try one of these. See if this will make a difference.
What is it?
It's a fart right anal strip.
Oh, yeah! Everyone has heard about the nasal strips that athletes wear to allow them to get enough air. But did you know that it's just as important for an athlete to discharge a sufficient amount of gas? That's why Frigaball Industries developed the Fart Right Anal Strip. Simply drop your drawers, pull out the adhesive bandage-looking device, and stick it to your buttocks. The Fart Right Anal Strip pulls your cheeks apart to create an optimum air passageway. Oh, wearing a Fart Right Anal Strip can make a world of difference in your performance.
A few days later.
Okay, Fred. I'm going to take you down again today, man.
I don't think so, Bill. Not this time. I'm wearing a fart right anal strip.
On your mark, get set.
Come on. Come on, do your stuff. Come on. Come on.
And the winner is Fred Johnson.
Whoa. Hey, great race, Fred. Hey, look, you cut 0.3 of a second off your personal best.
Yeah. I cut more than that. Thanks to you and Fart Right Anal Strips.
Fart Right Anal Strips. Buy some today and see how they can improve your performance. No matter what sport you're involved in, Fart Right Anal Strips can make a difference. Hey, how about tennis?
Quiet, please. Miss Swenson to serve.
Oh, go!
He lines up the putt, and that one appears to be breaking our way. It's out. It's out. Pirate, back to you. It's coming our way. Pirate, take it away, please.
Even weightlifting.
He's trying to lift 800 pounds. Let's watch and listen. He's done it. A new record for the deadlift.
More like something crawled up inside him and died lift. They ought to outlaw these fart right anal strips.
Fart Right Anal Strips. Help you to put underachieving behind you. Fart Right Anal Strips. Available in small, medium, and J-Lo.
Timely.
Yes, it is. Congratulations to her and Ben.
There you go.
Oh, I bet J-Loves are percussive, aren't they?
You think so?
Well, there's a lot to clap back there, isn't there?
I don't know.
Well, thank you very much.
No, more on this. I think.
Speaking of celebrities and poop, Kim Kardashian says that she would eat poop every single day if it meant looking and feeling younger. Back in June, Kardashian told the New York Times, "I'll try anything."
What a weird thing to say.
If you told me that I literally had to eat poop every single day and I would look younger, I might. I just might. The 41-year-old recently told Allure that she really genuinely cares about looking good. She admitted that at the time she was kind of joking, but then reaffirmed that she would still probably eat feces every day if someone told her it would make her look younger.
I guarantee every day somebody tells her to eat feces.
When asked whether she would eat a whole bowl, the reality star clarified that it would more likely be just a bite. Kardashian added, "I don't think I can do a whole bowl."
Kim, it's about your breath.
Yeah.
You look great. But so the fountain of youth is chocolate.
I guess if you can kiss Pete Davidson, you can eat a bowl of
Well,
and and I thought Kanye was the one that had the mental health issue.
I don't think I could do it. I'm fine with aging. I'll take it.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
This is a silly thing.
Yeah, it's too much. But she's gone. I mean, we can't imagine what she's done to look as beautiful as she does. So.
What about urine? Would you drink urine?
Can't you? Isn't your urine like safe for you to drink? Like it's okay for you?
But it's waste. Your body rejected it.
That's true. That's true.
And eliminated it.
Yeah.
And so you don't. There's nothing there.
But if you had to drink some, like if you were,
Oh, it's a great mouthwash. if you have if you have cats. What a ridiculous thing.
I don't know.
Oh God, the internet. Maybe this would help. She didn't specify. Does she mean human fecal material?
I believe so, but I think that
this would be a great way to get people to pick up after their dogs.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, Susie, you look so young. Well, I got the Saint Bernard, and I mean, chow down on.
Oh, cute Mastiff. Are you going to eat that?
Shark Tank laughed at my poop diet.
Now look at me.
And now I've got a vacation home in the Caribbean and I drive a Rolls Royce.
Oh, no.
I think the context was like, what links would you go to continue to look like this?
What a strange thing.
Yeah, and that's what she said.
All right.
Well, she's been known to go to great lengths for her career, like making a porno video and then pretending she didn't release it.
There were great links in that porno video.
Were there?
Yeah.
I mean, go Ray J.
I've never seen. I haven't seen any of that.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, in terms of...
It's super amateur. It's a lot of that
Yeah.
weird butt under angle. That's not my thing, but
Yeah.
I don't like the butt under angle. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Like, what do you mean?
Like somebody laying on the floor looking up, I guess.
Is that what it is?
Or he's kind of just holding it while he's freestyling and just...
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
rather get the up angle. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a selfie.
Maybe porno directing is in your future.
I think you need to start with coverage, is where it all starts in porno.
Get coverage, Tom. You taught us that. Coverage.
Okay. Josh, have you ever thought about directing a porn? You have watched enough of it.
I feel like you would
For
be...
example, I'll give an example.
Yeah.
Almost everybody goes to restaurants.
Right.
And almost everybody always says, well, if I had $1 million, I'd start a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And the old joke is if you want to make $1 million with a restaurant, start with $10 million.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's very tough to do. But everybody thinks they know how to do it because they've been to so many of them. Now, in your case, you've watched, obviously, a number of them.
Obviously.
Oh, from your conversation, it's quite clear that you are in a position to certainly be a porno critic, if not the Peter Bogdanovich of porn, where you go from being a critic to being an actual filmmaker.
Yeah, I could direct porn, but I have no interest in that.
But you could be. It would be fun for you to just like job shadow, do it, and get your name on it. And
No. Just have you ever spent time around strippers?
Yeah,
at all?
actually, yeah.
It's a lot of drama.
We did a lot of promotions at strip clubs when I was an intern here.
Okay, yeah. You're not dealing with a lot of logic or sound reasoning with a lot of the people in the industry.
But if you got to choose who you worked with, would you do it?
I mean, I'd have to know their personality. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is that the name of your...
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so you're going to have a right. Ace Cosby stars in Pain in the Ass.
Pain in the ass.
Uh-oh. Ace, would you do it?
I've always been fascinated by people who do that. It's like,
yeah.
It's like,
yeah?
No, take that way.
Oh, so
take
you
that
could,
way.
You could direct. You think you could direct?
So, Josh, could you write one?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean...
Really?
It's 2 words. They...
Get to it.
Interior, Dave and Buster's.
Okay. Let's see. Coming up, we're going to be hearing from Mr. Donnie Baker. Also, we have penguins in the news. I like penguins. They're such sharp dressers.
They sure are. And good eating.
I was very disappointed when I was a kid and I saw penguins in person for the first time.
Yeah.
I always thought they were the size of people. I just did because there was never any
scale.
Penguin?
There was never any scale. You just see them. Oh, there's 1,000 of them standing on this very cold-looking beach. Because they're wearing tuxedos.
They were,
and they're so cute and little. We'll find out about why there are penguins in the news and why there's an alligator in a lake in Wisconsin. All coming up. We know how to inform you about important things in the world, like the advantage of red hair.
Yes?
It's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee on vacation. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold, sidekick chair.
Chickie.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Howdy. Manning the track phone hotline. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Showing the guns off. Oh, that's right. Guns out. Look at that.
Is that on purpose? What are you doing that for?
What do you mean, this?
No, the one sleeve looked a little rolled up.
Oh, really? Oh, no, sorry.
That's where he keeps the cigarettes.
I don't.
Oh,
Like
I'm
a
sorry. That's where
greaser?
you keep your vape.
We're not talking about that anymore. Let's
Oh,
move on.
sorry.
His sisters got upset when they heard he smoked.
Oh, way to go.
Wait until they find out you do drugs.
Daddy, why does Billy have one long fingernail?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's...
Why do you call him the reefer man, Daddy?
Here's Big Daddy. Big Daddy?
Now, let's see. We got a lot to cover here. We had an odd story yesterday about... this is a little delicate. I apologize in advance.
Uh-huh.
About fluids from the female of the species.
Yes.
What?
Well, that will do ya.
Yeah, exactly. The TikTok is behind a new trend suggesting that women use their own vaginal fluids as perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is called vabbing.
Boy, oh boy.
Now, do you want to explain when you combine two words, what's it called, Josh?
A portmanteau, and so this is vaginal and dabbing.
Yes.
Dabbing. Okay.
Which dabbing means something else.
It used to be a kind
right
of a
now,
dance
too.
move at one point, right?
Well, yeah, but it also isn't
Smoking hash oil.
Smoking hash
That's
oil.
right.
Taking a dab.
Because when you said that, I was like, oh, that's what I think of when someone says dabbing.
But what you're talking about, it should always sound like a macaroni and cheese, bowl of macaroni and cheese, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Getting the secretion should sound like you're stirring macaroni and cheese. Is what I see.
Love that.
Wow.
Thanks for being delicate.
TikTok influencers.
Hey, I'm coming at you with real talk, okay?
Yeah, so
So-called TikTok influencers have this. I'm reading it verbatim. Have gushed about the merits of vabbing.
yeah, I don't know. Would you if a woman had a dab under her ears, you went in for a hug or a kiss or maybe to
Hey, babe, when you do back at the docks.
Oh, no. She doesn't work at the docks, Josh.
You smell like the sea.
Good Lord.
So we have more vagina news.
Wait a second.
okay.
The point of this is, before you start doing this, asked to respond to this, OBGYN Dr. Jen Gunter explains there is no scientific evidence to back so-called vabbing.
Okay.
Because
if
of
people truly
pheromones.
believe there are pheromones, they've been misled.
Yeah.
So that's not something you should be doing.
They do sell pheromone perfume that they claim.
At one
men
point
are
that was
attracted
considered
to.
illegal, and now I guess
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's weird. Illegal?
The perfume industry is bizarre.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Huh.
So, and Josh has suggested perhaps just a how'd you put it?
So instead of dabbing, you can just queef and then walk through it.
Kind of
Really?
Don't they make some of that? Don't they make some of that perfume? They use skunk balls, the testicles, and squeeze them, and that's how they get.
No,
perfume?
that's vanilla. They get that from.
Well, that's the beaver.
anus.
Oh, is
yeah.
it beaver anus? Oh,
Cadmium or whatever the hell that
Yeah.
is.
the beaver anus, Tom. It's worse than I thought.
Yeah. Again, who discovered that?
I don't know.
Who was?
And that's what we put in our cookie dough. That's weird.
Who was?
Let's see. I've tasted the tail and the eyeballs. I haven't gotten to the anus yet.
I mean, that's probably what it was. Some
Yeah.
woodsman eating a beaver and got to the tail end and went,
right.
"Oh, you know what? This kind of tastes like
dessert.
hey,
It's sweet and sugary. Oh, wait a second. Can you
I'll
grab
get that. Yeah. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Bob and Tom. It's Donnie Baker.
Donnie, how are you, sir?
I'm good. You laugh about vabbing. My mom Phyllis used to dance with a chick who was on the calendar every year. She could play 3 harmonicas with no hands.
Wow.
Queen Laquifa.
Oh.
She toured, I swear to God, from coast to coast. You know? But the fact remains, that's not why I'm calling.
Oh, okay.
I heard Jeff Big Pussy Oskay from your show bitched about breaking his ribs yesterday.
Yeah, he broke his ribs over the week. He can't even come in today. He's so badly hurt.
I doubt he even bruised him. The dude's my friend, but I think we can all agree he hits from the ladies' tees regular.
Okay. All right.
You know, I once seen him get teary-eyed and choked up with some chick saying Sue Studios at karaoke one night in a hotel lobby down in Jonesbury. And the fact remains, I know about pain, man. I broke my ribs more than Randall Tex Cobb at a do-it-yourself car wash.
Wow.
You laugh at my girlfriend at the time, Gretchen. Me and her got into it at Booney's one night because I was doing body shots off a stripper's C-section, and she slipped and ended up landing on top of me. She crushed my whole upper torso and most of my crouch, and my ribs snapped. I lost my chubby. But the fact remains, broken ribs suck, man. It's impossible to cough. You can't even bend over to tie your shoes. And don't even get me started about having to try to drop a deuce. I swear to God. Broken ribs make it impossible to push, chick. I mean, let's do like Japanese and euthanasia. But I got all constipated. Man, I got backed up worse than Panera Bread during heavy flow. Swear to God. Spoiler alert. After day 5, Gretchen had to put on a miner's helmet with a lamp and go with the kitchen tongs. Swear to God.
Hang up.
Hey, what's the big deal, man? We wash the tongs before we grill the steakums.
Well, okay.
Oh, you grill your steak.
Yeah, Jeffrey broke his ribs.
Yeah,
He
poor
did.
guy, man.
On a Sea-Doo.
Oh.
He was apparently showing off on a Sea-Doo.
He tried it on the highway.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Doesn't work quick.
Yeah, see, don't.
See, don't. That's fair.
So I'm sorry. So the point of this thing is, ladies, this notion that, and again, this is one of those TikTok, more terrible medical advice from the internet.
Soap works. Just
It's
wash.
a self-cleaning oven. You're going to be fine. You don't need
It
to
is
do
a
this stuff, but
self-cleaning.
you don't need to be dabbing it here and there. And
No.
but we do have more news from the mommy parts, if you will.
Putting popsicles in your vagina is a bad idea, no matter how hot the weather is. This statement comes from sexual health consultant Dr. Eleanor Drager. This is not the first time the warning has been issued. In 2019, Dr. Sarah Welsh cautioned women against putting popsicles in their vaginas, noting that doing so can cause infections, irritations, and damage.
Especially those ones shaped like minions. Those popsicles in the grocery store.
Oh, so you get to talk about the Minions all you want, but with me and Chick,
You
went
can't go to the grocery store without seeing the.
They're everywhere. Dr. Welsh added, the ice can stick to the delicate skin of the vagina and cause real trauma and damage. So imagine like the scene in Christmas Story where he puts his tongue on the like that.
Well, what if you just run it under the little water?
A little warm it up a little bit.
Yeah, get that
slicker up.
frost off the outside.
There you go.
It's still a ridiculously. God, how dumb are people?
To keep cool, consultant gynecologist Dr. Shrey Data advised having a cool shower and staying well hydrated.
All right.
There you go.
Do that.
What would you call it?
What would I call what?
The popsicle you used for that purpose.
Vagisicle.
Yeah, how about
I don't know.
That sounds like an exercise program. I'll tell you what, I did 10 miles today on my veg cycle.
Oh, boy. Could use a wheelchair.
No.
I'll never sit again.
Called a push-up.
Yeah, I was like a lady up or something.
Yeah. How did they get away with that? They put ice cream in a toilet paper roll and were like, "Here, kids, this is yummy."
Those were delicious.
Yeah.
Love those. as a kid.
We called them push pops.
Oh, we called them push-ups.
We only got them from those.
Yeah.
You didn't get them at the store. You got them when the ice cream
ice
truck
cream
came
truck.
by.
That was the only place. Yeah.
Oh, you can get them at the store?
You can't.
I
mean, we never did.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could get them at the store.
I was always a drumstick kid.
Oh yeah, drumsticks are the way to go.
Yeah, for dessert, I would have a big turkey drumstick.
Take it outside.
Did you,
hey, how's it going, guys?
I didn't give you the whole article about things you're not supposed to put in your vagina.
No, you didn't apparently because
Well,
that's all.
you can. Obviously, you don't want to put ice cream in there.
No ice cream. No.
However, the ice cream of the future, Dippin' Dots.
Oh,
perfectly acceptable.
You can put those up there.
I think so.
But isn't it the
Lippin'
future?
Dots?
Isn't it about time to come up with another ice cream of the future?
It's been a while.
Obviously, Dippin' Dots wasn't it.
I like Dippin' Dots.
I love.
You
I don't care
approve.
for them. No, I'd rather have like 2 or 3 big scoops instead of 100 tiny scoops.
I like the Dippin' Dots.
Now,
you can get
are
them
those
in the bowls.
are those available at the
At the store,
grocery?
yep.
Because I only get them like
I usually see them at like the zoo for
Kings
15
Island
bucks.
or-
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
always next to the long pennies at the aquarium. And I always have a fun day. Get a long penny, get some Dippin' Dots.
I live next to the Long Pennies. Good people.
That's
Yeah.
Damn
and
fine.
Deborah and Kevin
that
Longpenny?
red-haired daughter of theirs, Pippi.
Pippi Longpenny? Mm-hmm.
Pippi Longpenny. Oh,
Speaking of redheads,
Yes.
a theater chain in the UK is offering redheads free movie tickets
Is
to
it
help.
Lowe's?
No.
Oh. That's a movie chain.
Any others?
That's very good, Josh.
AMC.
Cinemark?
Okay. No, you know what? They don't say. Oh wait, Showcase Cinemas.
Oh, sure.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Showcase Cinema, yeah.
Yeah, Showcase Cinemas are offering redheads free movie tickets to
Calling
help them
it
beat
Weasley
the.
Day.
Stop interrupting me. They beat the heat wave. These redheads can go see a movie.
Are redheads more susceptible to...
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Showcase Cinemas announced that redheads can get free tickets to the movies of their choice this week as a part of its Sun Protecting Flicks, or SPF, promotion.
That's a good promotion.
That's cute. Yeah. The company said since redheads are often more vulnerable than most to the sun's rays, we're giving them shelter from the sun inside our fully air-conditioned cinema screens.
shelter from the sun.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
And
Redhead son. Oh.
Now, if you're a bald redhead, you obviously have to show them your pubes to get it.
What?
Or maybe your arm
That's-
hair.
yeah.
Which leads, of course, to this great song.
It's a nasty song about a nasty man. I wrote it about myself. Talks about the trials and tribulations of having red hair everywhere. It's called Red on the Head Like the Wee Wee of a Big Old Dog Blues. Hope you like it. I was in a bar on Friday with a girl named Claire. She had a really nice body. She had a really big pair. I took her back to my place, took off my clothes and she stared. She said, well, hey, baby, I can't do you, 'cause you got red pubic hair. Red on the head, like the wee wee of a big old dog blues. Sometimes my red hair makes me so blue. I wish my pubes were blue too. Well, wouldn't you? So I went with a woman by the name of Lavon. I could tell that babe was kinky. She was sucking down bonbons. I went on back to her place, got naked with the lights on. But when I looked at her, I had to laugh, 'cause all her pubes was gone. Red on the head, like the wee wee of a big old dog blues. She was a bald mama, looked just like a bell pepper. Sometimes my red hair makes me so blue. I wish my pubes were blue too. Well, wouldn't you? So I went to the gym to play basketball with the bros. I couldn't slam, dunk, drive, or shoot, and I couldn't grow no fro. So I went on to the showers with a big old blood named Ned. Well, I looked at him, he looked at me, he said, man, your pubes be red. Red on the head, like the wee wee of a big old dog blues. How embarrassing. Sometimes my red hair makes me so blue. Sing with me, won't you? I wish my pubes were blue too. Sometimes my red hair makes me so blue. I wish my pubes were blue. I wish my pubes. I wish my pubes. Cube, 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 cube. Ow! Little tiny pube, little curly fine, little crispy, crunchy curly fine. Won't get soggy milk, no supper. Little curly things on my bathtub floor. They won't go down the drain. They won't go down the drain. Drano, no drain. If I had Drano, they'd go down the drain. I wish my pubes were blue too. That's right.
Todd Young. Charles Smith on the guitar on that.
That's old Chucky S. I thought I recognized him.
He's great.
Oh, my parents are proud of me.
That's a song about red pubic hair. Once again, if you're in the UK, the cinema chain known as the Showcase Cinemas have free tickets to movies as part of a special promotion for redheads to keep them out of the sun because they're more susceptible to certain issues.
Pretty cool.
This is, by the way, I looked this up. It's this particular chain is not in Ireland.
Yeah, they would lose their ass.
They'd lose their money.
Right, yeah.
Do you remember the story we had a few years ago that sperm banks did not want the seed, if you will, from people with red hair?
Yeah, because it's...
But I guess there's one that does specialize in it.
Oh, really?
It's like everything else. There's always the
sure.
Really?
Yeah, because technically red hair is a mutation.
I forget what. I guess it wasn't desired by whatever.
There's some
I love redheads. Yeah, love.
So, what guys do you like that are red? Like Ed Sheeran, is he a redhead?
No. It's always like it's just your run of the mill guy on the street kind of. There's no redheads that I've been attracted to. Like in there is one, but I'll skip it. And let's see.
Huh.
But yeah, like my first boyfriend was a redhead.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I don't know. I like redheads.
Yeah, Tom has a kind of a block.
You have a block about redheads, Tom?
Block about redheads.
Oh yeah.
Why?
He spent. Go ahead, Tom.
The true story.
Yeah.
I can't see this guy's name because he's a sort of semi-famous now.
Yeah.
But he grew up across the street from me when I was a little kid.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah.
And his you do sleepovers when you're a kid. And
sure.
This was one of my first sleepovers. This is really horrifying.
Oh God.
And his mom, I'll just say Mrs. F.
Okay.
All right.
Got into the shower.
As you guys are in the shower.
Yeah, we're like 5 or something.
Okay.
And his mom got in the shower with us. Was scrubbing us down. All I remember was this, big, big hovering.
She didn't have her swimsuit on.
No.
Okay.
I mean, in retrospect, it's like, why didn't they arrest this person?
Burning bush.
And you were 4 or 5, so you were at eye level.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely true. And then I'd forgotten about this guy, and then I was watching one of those. I don't like politics.
Senate hearing?
I don't like those politics shows. I tend to not watch them. But I stumbled on one night, and there he was.
Wow.
Did he have red hair too?
No.
Oh, okay.
But there he was on the TV,
wow,
talking about of the optics of some Washington BS. But yeah, maybe you should get his email and say, "Hey,
I only wish I would have been there so you could have looked at me and said I showered with that guy and his mom."
Boy, that would have been the days of the full.
Yes.
Angry,
yeah. That was
overgrown.
Bushy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pennywise.
A lot of foliage.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Essentially, she was covered. I mean, if you think about the bush back then, yeah.
But still,
the bush back then,
utterly inappropriate. That's the title of Josh's new porno.
The bush back then.
The bush back then. Historical.
One of those really big ones that kind of creeps to the back. Also. Yeah.
Hey, if you're not listening,
up the trail to the belly button.
The honey trail.
I have an email. Another
when we get
fish
back
on a nipple.
Can we read it?
Yeah.
A fish on a nipple?
A fish on a nipple.
Yeah, that's Willie's porno.
Oh yeah, heavy nipples.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, heavy natural.
Look
heavy
like
nips.
A pencil eraser.
Oh my God, that's a carp. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's unbelievable.
Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Christy Lee somewhere lost in the French countryside. There's
my foot hurts.
Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Willie Griswold's here.
Hey,
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, we were talking about red hair because of this promotion that a British movie theater chain is doing, and to help. They have a big heat wave over there. Here's the headline: UK logs hottest day on record, temperatures hitting 102.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Pretty hot.
But as part of that means a lot of sun out there. It can be dangerous for people. You got to be careful in the sun. And they're doing a promotion, which they're asking red-haired people. They're inviting them to come to a free movie.
Yeah.
Because to keep them out of the sun. I mentioned that I'd seen this article, and I just found it. Sperm bank, redheads not wanted. If you've got red hair, don't bother donating sperm at Cryos International, one of the world's largest sperm banks. Agency director Ole Shu.
Mm-hmm.
Ole
Shu?
O-L-E is his first name. Last name, Shu.
That means bull, get out of here.
Hello,
he said, we have too much stock, meaning of sperm, and there is no demand for red hair.
Oh.
Except in Ireland.
Okay.
But they're no longer accepting, apparently, red. To clarify, the sperm itself is not red.
Right.
Boy, that would be horrifying.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Immediately.
Easy to pick out, though.
Yeah,
if that was your gig, separating the sperm from the
right.
whatever the effluent, whatever. What is that called?
Yeah, you get an album cover and a credit card.
Effluent.
It would be semen. The sperm from the semen.
Yes.
Serious question. What's the shelf life of a donation?
Forever if you leave it frozen.
The cryos. I'm sure they freeze them all. So I imagine.
So that doesn't dilute it or anything.
Nope.
No, I don't. It's a fair question. I mean, could you use it from 100 years ago?
Yeah, I think.
So is there some crazy billionaire right now that has, 3,000 vials of his seed stored so that they can keep recreating from his?
I'm sure Elon Musk does.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if he did something like that.
How about someone like Kim Jong Un?
That's
He's a certified lunatic.
Yeah.
Didn't he kill his kid too, though?
His daughter or his niece?
I thought it was his uncle.
Or maybe his nephew or something like that.
Let's just say probably.
Probably. Yeah, so just make another one.
Don't they believe that? I mean, the whole thing of a king and all that stupidity.
Oh, lineage, gotcha.
But you have to wonder: does he have a? Is
Possible.
there what do you call it? Cryogenically frozen,
probably
instead of sperm in some weird bank. In any event, they're not looking for red hair donations. When I was in college, there was an ad in the college paper, and they were looking for seed
of redheads.
No.
Oh,
it was actually very specific. There was a religious component to it, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, I see.
They were looking for people with a certain background.
Because that's how you did it back then.
Huh.
You didn't go to a bank. You just found somebody who was willing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that worked.
I
don't think there was actually any old. I don't think you had got to experience the old in out. With I don't think there was any
old
romantic encounter of any kind.
Right.
I think the only thing that was inserted would be a
what movie is that?
Test tube.
The Big Chill, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know
help
that
out
that's
his buddy?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were chilling then? They were freezing that?
No, they weren't freezing. They're all together, and she can't get pregnant, and so his buddy helps her.
That lady in that movie that can't get pregnant,
Mhm.
that's Tom's biggest crush.
Oh, Mary Kate
Place.
Yeah,
Oh,
love her. Yeah, she's great.
But yeah, so in any event, that's our sperm update for today.
Well, thank God.
But I did, while searching for that article, I stumbled upon this one.
Okay.
This is even better because we were talking about red pubic hair.
This is why they call it the World Wide Web, my friends.
Sarah Louise Bryan is a designer. She unveiled a skirt and brassiere ensemble made out of pubic hair.
Lovely.
She had it donated by men who sent it to her in envelopes. She sterilized the hair and applied it to the the outfit
by men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gag. Bet you wouldn't wear that to a buffet.
Oh God, no.
There's a pubic hair in my banana pudding.
Oh yeah, it's that lady's
In fact,
skirt.
there's a pubic hair in everything.
I got crabs in my salad. There's no crab up there. No. I got crabs in my salad.
Be quiet. Everyone will want one.
Okay. So in any event, there we go. It's back to the news desk. Jess Hooker sitting in for Christy Lee. The last time we heard, Christy was still in Europe on vacation.
She is. She'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry.
With her broken foot.
Yeah, I'm going to read this email. Jess, I can't believe that this has happened to someone else. My brother had a northern bite his nipple and draw blood.
Oh, you were talking about a fish biting the nipple of your uncle?
Of my uncle.
No, tell your story again from the beginning.
Okay, we were in the lake. We were swimming. We were floating. We were off the back of the boat, and there's a bunch of kids and adults, and we're all. And out of nowhere, my uncle screams, and almost like comes up out of the water, like he's on a float. So he comes up out of the water, and as his chest emerges, there was a fish on his nipple.
Wow.
Yeah, just a little whatever those little tiny fish.
Maybe
are.
it was a nurse shark.
was hoping that everyone would have forgotten the epic failure that was that. It certainly deserves a chuckle.
A hearty chuckle.
Well, this happened to Hannah in Wisconsin to her brother.
And it drew blood?
Drew blood. She said, we were instantly sober, but we haven't stopped laughing about it since.
I bet.
Do they have teeth, those fish? How did they draw blood?
No, I don't know. I mean, they just chomp down. Like enough pressure will pull blood out of it.
Sucking
There
so
you go.
hard?
Because the concern was we were talking about this skinny dipping event in Florida, the world record, and I would just say if you were skinny dipping, you hope that's one day the fish aren't biting.
Yeah, plenty of danglers.
For the fellas out there, I guess for the ladies too, if it could grab a nipple.
Yeah.
Isn't there a needle fish or something that can swim up a
Yes.
penis?
Yes, that's horrific. Yes,
Yeah.
that's I think.
Is it a fish or a parasite?
No, it is kind of a fish, and it swims up into the urethra and then extends its spines. Yeah.
And I think it death. And die. You can't live with
You'd
that.
want to,
No.
yeah.
Well,
you probably would want to.
Oh my gosh.
Cut it off.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to die, or I'm going to cut this thing off.
They have to cut it out. Yeah.
Well, actually,
they
every now
fillet
and then,
They butterfly it.
Yeah.
you have to have someone suck out the poison. So,
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay. When we come back, we have. I forgot about
that
this.
deserved a chuckle.
A great tribute to redheads.
Oh.
Another one.
Okay.
Coming up from Darren Carter, the party starter. When we return, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Christy Lee on assignment. There's Josh Arnold.
She's a hot redhead, isn't she? Marg Helgenberger?
Is she? I can't place her.
CSI?
I think she's more blonde.
Okay, sorry.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Dear idiots.
Oh, that's us.
And Jess. How do they get...
Thanks.
The girls not... Happens all the time.
What does?
My women like nipples.
What?
This is from Andrew. We float around on a lake, and on several occasions, I was bitten on the nipple by a bluegill.
Huh.
And one time it drew blood. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Jerry says that northerns have a lot of very sharp teeth.
Very sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Remember that fish that had looked like he's wearing dentures?
Oh, that's so weird.
God, it's so weird looking.
Like a piranha?
No, it's
These look like people teeth.
Yeah,
They look like Jerry's teeth. Seinfeld's teeth.
Yeah,
It's
they're
amazing.
Yeah, they're real buckers.
Buckers.
Well, that reminds me. You were talking about your uncle who emerged from the water with a fish dangling from his nipple.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to play this.
People tell me things they shouldn't tell their therapist. I had one last year. I was hosting a charity show in Atlanta for the Children's Hospital. A couple comes up and the guy says, "Hey, I bet you done heard of a redneck thing." You know, that's all people say to me. And I was like, "No, you know, what is it? What is it?" And the guy said, "Well, my wife and I decided if we ever had the chance to meet you, that we had to tell you about the time we were down at her family's house, and while we were there, her brother got his nipple bitten off by a beaver." I said, "You have my attention." Because it's real hard to walk away from that one, you know?
Yes, sir.
And he ended up telling me the story. They were driving down the road, beaver runs across the street, they hit it with the truck, and the beaver goes down into the ditch on the side of the road, so they decided they were going down there to find it because they wanted to take it to the taxidermist. And he said they went down the ditch, the guy found the beaver, he picked it up by the tail, held it up over his head, and he's like, "Look at it. It ain't cut up or bloody or nothing." And apparently nothing is the word that brings a beaver back to consciousness. And at that point, the animal lurched out and bit his nipple off.
Oh, my God.
And it's so rare that I am at a loss for words, but I told the guy, I said, "I bet that is the only time in history the headline of the paper could include the words beaver and nipple and nobody'd be offended by it."
Thank you. Jeff Foxworthy, of course, and the famous beaver nipple incident. Jeff is on tour right now. Lots of spots, including Valdosta, Georgia. He's going to be in Jamestown, New York, coming up in August. Jackson, Michigan, on August 7th. And lots of other places where you can hear us right now. So don't forget, check out Jeff live. He's always always great. One of the great gentlemen of comedy.
That's like two tributes in one. That's a redhead and biting nipples.
Well, we've got another redhead tribute from comedian Darren Carter.
The party starter?
The party starter. Thank you. Dave wrote us a note saying, how did you forget Shady Side? Writes Dave in Kentucky. We were talking about redheads because of this story coming out of the UK about doing something nice for folks with red hair. And you'll hear what Darren has to say.
Joined in the studio by comedian Darren Carter. You do have a very nice head of hair. It happens to be red in color.
You know what? It's another example of keeping the red-headed man down. He didn't know. That's all right. I forgive
sorry,
you.
man.
Shake my hand. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. All right.
It's all good, baby. It's all good. They're keeping the redheaded man down. Every time you see a redhead on TV, we're a nerd, we're a clown, we're Bozo, Howdy Doody, Ronald McDonald. You just can't help it. People see us, they go, "What's up, Fireball, Flame Brain?" Women always want tall, dark, and handsome, never pasty pink and wholesome. I like to use the Bob and Tom show for my own personal use. I'm organizing a million redheaded man march.
Right. Are there that many?
No. There's like 12 guys with red hair. I don't even think we'd make hands across the street, to be honest with you.
You're a young guy. What kind of music are you into?
Man, I'm into, you know what I love? I love to wake up early in the morning to angry gangster rap. Cause
really?
It does. Alarms don't wake me up, but gangster rap, there's nothing better than when you're like really tired and you're all in your blankets hearing this. I'll pop a cap in your ass, fool. Trick ass, biatch. And then the DJ comes on. That was Let's Be Friends.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
Hip hop slang is like so popular now. I mean, I was at the dentist's office and it hurt, and he goes, "My bad." I was like, "Damn, I was like, my bad. You're my dentist."
Do you really listen to rap music?
Yeah, I listen to it. I listen to everything though. When I first, like when I first got here, Chick was, hassling me because of my red hair. Well, when I started rapping, the kids, they stopped calling me names, and they were like, I wasn't Darren, I was Duran. That was kind of like my way out, It was like, they were like, "What's up, Duran? What's up, baby? It's all good." And I was like, "Oh, cool, man. I'm not a nerd anymore." "Nah, fool, you can rap, man. You can rap, dog." And I wasn't even that good. It's just there was no white guys rapping yet, And now it's, man, I'm telling you, styles have changed. And, gangster rap is popular. And say, I can't even fake it. How come I going to fake like I'm in a gang? How scary would my gang be? 15 redheads coming to your neighborhood, out there covered in sunscreen, be like wiping it on, talking about, "Stop pushing me, Trevor." Damn it, it's so hot out here. Our little gang hand sign would be like, when you hold your hand above your eyebrows trying to make sunglasses, squinting our eyes. We wouldn't be talking about West Side, East Side. We'd be like, "Hey, let's go inside."
Shade.
Yeah, shady. That's what we'd be on, the shady side of the street. We'd only be in neighborhoods with big trees, and we'd be like, "Shady side, fool." 15 redheads talking about shady side. We stay inside because we get sunburned when we go outside. Shady side. Can you imagine redheaded gangs? We'd be all mad. "Hey, punk, I saw you trying to diss me at the Gap. That's right, fool. I'm back with all my redheads. Cameron, Trevor, Ian, Fletcher."
Darren Carter. Darren, by the way, will be doing a show July 28th at Canyon Lake, Texas, at Goofy's Bar and Grill.
Well, I don't know how much money we make.
So support Darren out there.
No idea.
East Side, West Side, Shady Side. Now, we turn back to the news desk. But wait. What?
Rules that sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
With that fancy new telescope, they've discovered a bug on the moon.
Wow.
What? Really?
You know what kind of bug they found? A lunar tick.
His joke of the day.
It's crazy, man.
Lunatic Fringe.
It's at Goofy's.
There you go. Thank you very much, Ace. We turn back to the news desk. Sitting in for Christy Lee, it's Jessica Hooker. Jess, what do you got?
Penguins at a Japanese aquarium are noticeably displeased with their new diet of cheaper fish.
Oh.
According to CNN, the penguins at the Hakonin Aquarium are used to feeding aji, or Japanese horse mackerel. However, the aquarium said that the price of aji has increased by 20 to 30% since last year, so they switched to a cheaper alternative called saba. The new diet has not been well received, with penguins refusing to eat the Saba. Have you seen the video? The penguin, like, they hold it up to his face, and he just, like...
Not having it.
Sorry.
Doesn't want it. Doesn't want it.
Well, they're all dressed up. You know, they got their tuxedos on. They expect caviar.
Right.
It's just the attitude. When you get dressed up
yellowtail?
like that, yeah, you don't want to...
He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, when I was a little boy, I thought penguins were the same size as people. I was so disappointed. Maybe it was a Tennessee tuxedo. Was that why?
Not relieved?
Maybe.
You weren't relieved when you saw the penguins weren't human sized?
You thought they were like 6 feet
peck
tall?
us to death?
Like 6 feet tall. And
Oh my gosh!
because there's no scale when you see the pictures of them.
Yeah, they're on an iceberg.
And you see them at the zoo, and this is a baby one? What's going on here?
Yeah, but isn't there a tall one that's like 4 feet tall?
There was, or at least...
There's a few.
I mean, there were prehistoric penguins that were human sized, right?
But I think there's still some that are like 3 or 4 feet tall.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Emperor penguins, maybe?
Yeah.
And they got those like yellow eyebrows, the scary ones.
Yeah, I think those are the bad guys. Those are the bad penguins,
So
right?
And marching penguins they are.
Are they really?
This Japanese zoo, what are they going to do if the penguins aren't going to eat the fish?
Well, they're mixing some of they're cutting it. They're doing 50-50, I think, right now to get them back on board.
Baby powder? Oh, that's a different
No, something different cutting, bud.
If you don't eat your pudding,
No.
you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your fish.
Yeah.
See the fish?
Fish.
Wrong. Do it again.
It's a Pink Floyd reference to penguins.
Right.
There aren't a lot of those out there. If you want to reach us, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We have an app out there that's great. Super convenient. Listen to the show whenever you want all the time. We've also got our special VIP program going on.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of great videos from the show are floating around out there. Get all the information by going to bobandtom.com or checking out the Bob and Tom app. Want to give me the teaser? What do you got over there, Jess?
We got holes in the beach. We've got cat litter and cows on the turnpike.
Cows on the turnpike.
Ha ha.
Moo moo.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Move it on over.
Move.
Rock it on over. The cows on the turnpike stopped the turnpike.
It did. It shut it down.
Well, yeah. You ever hit a cow?
Was it a Jersey turnpike?
What a mess.
Oh,
I think it was Florida.
I think it was Florida.
Coming up, we have spider monkeys in the news. Spider-Man monkeys and alligators, and a bizarre story about the latest in kitty litter. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. More fish biting coming right up. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Christy Lee back tomorrow is the rumor.
Allegedly.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom. And dear fellas, I got bit on the nipple by a koi one time.
Yes.
It took a little while because it was shy.
So
It was a koi. It was a koi, Willie.
That's inspired silliness. I enjoy it.
You know, the topic was being bit on the nipple.
Yeah.
And it started with Ms. Hooker's uncle emerging from a lake with a fish dangling from his nipple.
Yeah.
And this turns out to be it's a real thing.
Yeah.
This happens to people.
Does your uncle have particularly long nipples by any chance?
If he did, I blocked it out, Willie. I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to know about your unc's nips.
No. He was surrounded by horrified nieces and nephews. I know that.
Did they keep the fish?
No, I don't. He pulled it off. He pulled it off and tossed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so catch and release.
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
It's a friendly fisherman,
Sure.
yes.
Return it to the water.
That's the way to do it. Certainly.
Anybody ever own a pocket fisherman? Remember that
the
was
famous TV commercial.
What was it?
And I don't know that it was marketed as a gag gift.
No, it was real.
I don't think it was.
I think the idea was you didn't need a fishing rod per se.
It was convenient. You could carry it anywhere.
Yeah, you had like you could like kind of affix it to your belt or you put it in your pocket.
Right.
And then if you were like walking and you walked across a bridge, you could just take it out and throw a line in.
Think of it as a larger pocket knife, and this part was the rod, and the bottom part was the handle.
Oh, okay.
And I think they sold, millions.
It was one of those TV things.
It's not like one of those swords we had when we were kids that you could just flick it out. And
that's a really good idea
That is
for
a
a
good-
rod.
Yeah, do you remember those?
They have self-casting rods now, too, where you just hold it out and you hit a button and zoom.
That's the funnest part.
What?
I know. I would rather throw my own line.
That's all the fun is casting the rod.
That's not fair.
Yeah, because casting is a kind of a skill.
I could see where it's great for kids because a lot of times you're going fishing trying to have fun and then you catch your brother right in the cartilage.
Oh.
Someone has to get involved, get pliers in there.
Mm-hmm. Then you got a hook and an earlobe.
Well, I think they're still going to. Hey, look, he's over there. You aim right for him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I would think this would almost encourage it.
I think you're weaponizing fishing.
That's true.
Well, once again, Jess Hooker sitting in for Christy at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What else is happening?
The internet has struck again with a dumb new trend that involves digging giant holes on the beach. WBBH
news about beaches
reports that Florida
WBBH
reports that Florida beaches have been left riddled with holes as deep as 5 feet and as wide as 4 feet. Sanibel Mayor Holly Smith said the trend originated on TikTok with a challenge that asks users, how deep can you dig? In addition to being hazardous to people who might fall in them, the holes also threaten sea turtles as baby turtles try to navigate their way to the ocean at night.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't care about the people falling in. That's funny. The turtles.
But we always we take a shovel to the beach and dig big holes when we go.
And you could bury people over their heads.
Yeah. That's part of it.
And leave them there when the tide comes in.
Yeah. Ted dancing them.
There's a couple we'd like to
Slowly
leave.
drown. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's just unsafe.
Yeah, but
you know where the holes are.
Where are the holes?
They're near the sea.
Where's the sea?
Near DeLand.
Where's DeLand?
Wait a minute, that was backwards. What the hell?
I mean, this is ridiculous. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be digging huge holes in the beach.
You don't do that? No, you're skiing. I know, but some of us are just digging holes in the
you dig
beach.
enough so that you can lie down and keep the hog and the balls from getting crushed. Dig yourself.
Oh, you got to watch the hog
you
and
dig
the
yourself
balls.
your own little seat. Okay.
The hog and balls are safe.
What's that joke about? Boy, that's a deluxe car. It's got a place for your balls. What was that?
The guy. Yeah, the guy.
I don't know this one.
I don't either.
The guy has. The guy has a new Cadillac. What is
New Cadillac, and there's two T's in the side. That's where you place your balls or something. What? Hey, gone.
And the punchline is, those Cadillacs, they've got everything.
They've got everything.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying.
You're very funny. You're a horrible joke.
Yeah.
No, I forget the setup.
I'm excited to hear that one. I love those kind of jokes.
So please don't dig giant holes in the beach and leave them there.
Unless you're trying to protect your hog and your balls. I mean.
It depends how big of a hole you have to dig.
But isn't there like a big land mover that comes over the beach at night and fills in all the holes and does that? I mean, not just the ocean.
I always assumed the tide took care of it. I don't know. But
not if it's a 5 foot deep holes.
Yeah, that's true.
Eventually it fills in, I think.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But no,
Yeah, sure. You got to cover Grandma. Now that she went for a walk and
got to cover Grandma.
Just leave her there.
I haven't been to a beach in years.
Really?
Boy, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to go. All right.
You don't like the beach?
I do like it, yes, but I just haven't been in a while.
What do? You get a chair, you get an umbrella, you read?
All of it.
You're
swim.
a lake guy, right? You like the lake better, or is it easier to get to?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm not often near the beach. Yeah. Last time I was on a beach, there was a hurricane coming.
Really?
Yeah. They said, hey, there's a hurricane coming, and I went down to the beach to watch
like
it.
a true Midwesterner.
Yeah, exactly. I had to watch the storm.
You had to watch the storm.
Yeah,
so true. Well, speaking of Florida, traffic on Florida's Turnpike has stopped for several hours after cattle hauler caught fire. And dozens of cows blocked the road.
Oh, it makes my mouth water.
I didn't know that was. I was really worried. A dozen of cows blocked the road. I didn't think
they
that's
didn't
what
burst
that was.
Into flames.
No. According to Florida Highway Patrol, the hauler's driver pulled the truck over to the turnpike shoulder after the cab began to catch fire. The driver then opened the cattle trailer door, allowing about 70 cows to escape the smoke and flames.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah,
in one trailer.
On one truck. That's true.
Wow.
Maybe they were babies. It was veal. The local fire department responded and extinguished the fire.
You know my theory about veal.
No.
Yeah, they gave it that name.
Because then instead of...
Yeah, no one's going to order. I'd like the baby cow.
Yeah.
Parmesan.
I'd happily order the baby cow Parmesan.
Would you really?
I love veal.
Happily. And
the
just
younger,
sit-
the better, I
Just
say.
sit there
Oh, God.
Straight out of the uterus and onto my plate.
sit there and whistle as it's being prepared.
Jess, I won't even eat those baby carrots. I want them to have a full carrot.
Oh, that's very
You're
nice.
a good man. You're a good man.
Very
So
nice.
I'm sorry. So these cows are all over the highway then.
They were. No injuries were reported, though the roadway was closed in both directions and traffic was diverted for nearly 4 hours as officials dealt with the fire and rounded up the cows.
Well, I mean, it's nice that they let the cows out.
Yes, very.
Yeah, or we could have just had a big barbecue right there on the shoulder.
That would have been.
Just falling off the bone.
You ever been
Yum.
you ever been to a hog roast, Tom? I bet you
Oh,
haven't.
yeah, you dig a hole, bring the hog.
Throw the whole hog right there in the and let
When he goes to the beach, he digs a hole for the hog.
slow and low.
Oh, that's right. You just covered
yeah.
that.
Good callback.
Otherwise, the seagulls get it.
Seagulls are entitled, aren't they? That's mine. Get away.
Oh, it make me so mad.
They're funny.
Bunch of jerks.
Well, I'm glad everybody's okay and they
Yeah.
got the truck fixed and the
Yeah,
cows are within.
and the cows are safe. And the
well,
cows
the cows are now cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is really just a
Yeah.
slight pause.
They still met their fate.
Fellas, get some exercise, but not too much. We don't want you tender.
A spider monkey living at an Idaho zoo may be the oldest spider monkey in the world.
Spider monkey. Spider monkey.
Zoo Boise said Elvis celebrated his 60th birthday this month, along with the Aldabra tortoise named Mr. Mac, who turned 100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very old.
Yeah. Jeff Augusta, the zoo's marketing and public relations coordinator, told the Idaho Statesman that spider monkeys typically live to be 20 to 40 years old.
Wow.
Making Elvis's milestone quite remarkable.
Kill me.
Yeah.
I long for the relief of death.
The zoo is in the process of verifying Elvis's age.
Ah.
Yeah.
I didn't know spider monkeys were real.
What?
I thought it was a made-up thing. And Ricky Bobby, the kid, goes, "I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey." And I thought it was just like a fun little made-up animal.
Yeah. No, it's real. If you have time, Google it. This spider monkey, he looks 60 years old and looks like he has lived the hardest spider monkey life. His eyes, he looks like he's seen a lot. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Is he gray?
A little bit. He's got a little bit of gray.
He's got kind of a skunk look.
Yeah.
Oh, these things are cute.
He looks.
Yeah, he looks rough, right?
They look. Oh, these monkeys. They look so much like people. It's just.
I guess-
disturbing.
It does. I'm with you.
I guess there are spider monkeys that lead a nice cushy life. I guess.
If you're a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about finding your own food or anything.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
suppose. He's got a little walker with little tiny tennis balls. And his name is Elvis,
Elvis. Yeah, I think it's cute.
which means he was named before the king left us.
Yeah,
Oh,
still
yeah.
alive.
When did Elvis die? 80?
70,
81?
He hasn't.
77.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Him and Bigfoot.
This
Yeah,
thing was
somewhere.
born in 73. That's so long ago. Who would ever be born in 73? My goodness. How long ago was that?
No, I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Shut the
These
hell up.
monkeys.
What a bad.
Well, wait a minute.
He's as old. No, it's not 73.
Yeah, exactly. You would.
He was born in 62.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, he's been at the zoo since 73.
There you go.
He was
Okay.
born in... That's so long ago.
Yeah.
62. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Wow. Cute little spider monkey. And he's 60, they think.
They think he's 60. They're going to verify it because previous to when he got to the zoo in 1973, they're not sure of his history.
Well, the doctor told him no more jumping on the bed. I know that.
Yeah.
That's how he's lived so long. He didn't jump on the bed. Yeah, and then Mr. Mac is 100 years old. The tortoise.
turtle?
Yeah.
But a turtle 100, that's like a person, a teenager.
Is it really?
I mean, aren't they? Yeah, they grow. They're so old.
Didn't the turtle that was owned by Charles Darwin just die like a couple of weeks ago or something?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
It's like 280 years old.
Yeah,
or something.
they have pictures of these turtles when you can tell it's like a daguerreotype. In the background there's some Civil War guy. Yeah. They're very
Back when
old.
they called them shell dogs. Yeah, turtle hadn't been.
It takes him a while, but he'll come to you. If you call him.
yeah.
Here, boy.
Yeah, here he comes. I'll give him a chance now.
And the leftover of that, of course, is the Sheltie.
That's exactly right. That's where that comes from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is the name for
I didn't know
a
that.
pet turtle, right? Shelley or something? Right?
Of course.
It's
Sure.
got to be.
You know, Sylvester Stallone still has the turtles from Rocky.
Cuff and Link?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I
Yeah.
bet he does, yeah.
Are they big?
Yeah. Yeah, they look like.
Do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger keeps a little horse in his house?
He does?
Yeah, and he smokes a cigar with this horse, and the horse is at the breakfast table. Look up his Instagram and his TikTok. Schwarzenegger loves this horse. I'm telling you,
It's the only thing that loves him.
I love eccentric,
tiny
like
horse.
the eccentricities of rich and famous people.
What would you do if you had a bunch of money to just would you buy a crazy animal like that, like get a zebra or something?
Man, I'd be tempted.
Yeah.
Have some sort of like a lion or whatever. It's so awesome.
What is it about? That's such a stupid thing to do.
You just run out of stuff
You
to
get
buy.
really,
Is
you
that
get really
it?
rich, and you buy a boat that you're never going to get on, and you buy these guys with these
Well, now, wait a
800-foot boats and.
See, I think that's the thing. If I had all that money, I would live very modestly, but I would never do anything for myself. Everything would be prepared for me.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Would you have a wiper? Somebody to wipe your bottom?
No, I would because I would feel bad having that. Like I wouldn't want somebody to have to do that chore.
He'd have like $100,000 bidet instead.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like a good Hallmark movie. You fall in love with your wiper. How about that?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, a heartwarming story just in time for the holidays.
Remember, we talked
like Hallmark 2.
We talked with the great singer and songwriter Kenny Loggins, and Kenny married his what's the word colonic therapist.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
All right.
Totally serious.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very intimate encounter. So
Sure.
I mean,
I can imagine you go through a lot of feelings and that process is happening.
oh, they do. They say that you will break down and
Yeah.
sob.
You start crying.
I bet.
Yeah, especially if they give you the GT 1200.
Yeah.
You don't want to start with that one.
Hey, I'm crying. No, I have the water pressure too high.
You're also bleeding.
Oh, hell. It's coming out of your nose. Hang on a second.
Now, don't you have a bidet, Josh?
I love my bidet.
I have one too, and I love it.
How do you like it?
I love
you,
it.
You had asked me, right?
Yeah. And then I bought one, and I
Now,
I love
this
it.
is an aftermarket bidet.
Mhm,
Yes,
you
it's not.
attach
It's not the separate bowl. The separate toilet. These
So I
are
have a
good.
question.
Yes.
I'm moving. Do I leave my bidet?
No way.
I take my bidet.
You take it.
Okay.
Well, one of the first things you do if you move into a new house, you have to change the toilet seats.
Right.
away.
I can't believe you're saying this.
Yes.
Why?
Because one of our friends just moved.
Yeah.
And I talked to him yesterday, and the plumber was over there installing a new toilet.
Oh.
And he, unfortunately, I got to go now. It's time for the maiden voyage.
The first home game, huh?
Is that right?
I christened thee.
Yes. I don't know. Legally,
Yeah.
from a real estate standpoint, there are certain things you can take and you can't take.
Yeah, there are things that
They'll
are considered permanent fixtures.
They'll specify.
Yeah. Because
I don't know if
yeah.
an aftermarket bidet is one of them.
yeah, because it's piped in with the plumbing.
Then
so.
I don't know. You'd have to call the realtor.
Yeah.
You may have to leave it there.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's piped in.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
through
it has
the
to
water
connect
line.
to the water line.
How expensive is one of these gizmos?
It's $200.
Yeah.
But if you take it off, are you going to have to unplumb it?
Yeah,
you
well,
have to
yeah.
take it out, but it's like I'll say it's like a 30-minute process, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it
But I
depends
mean,
on
are
what
you
you
going to
eat.
leave this blank hose there for them to?
No,
that all
that's the
goes.
water line. It goes
Yeah.
back in.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you put the fixture back on it. It becomes a regular water supply.
Yeah. It's it's easier than you think. I did it.
Very.
So, yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
wear gloves?
Yes, I
Well, there's no poop.
I did. I actually had work gloves on. Yeah, you just right. Yeah, be prepared. I'm with you. I get it.
So, Josh, is this like one big stream of water, or is it like you're surrounded like a fountain?
One stream. Yeah. Now, Jess, yours. I've noticed that I think there's a feature just for women. There's one that has like a picture of what is clearly a butt. And then there's one called bidet. There's mine has bottom and bidet.
Yes.
So it looks like that could be a freshener for the
front.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Have you done that?
No, I don't. Mine doesn't have that feature.
Oh.
Mine is just a back bidet, just a back.
Maybe we should switch because I don't need the front.
Well, actually, we've been to talk to you, Josh. It's the cheese.
How much would you pay for a toilet bidet combo? That is all.
I would love to get one that's completely.
Is this a already built in kind of?
I think it's $8,000.
But is it?
Whoa! I'm not paying for it, but I'm saying that's what.
Is it the? So do you have the toilet and then the bidet in the floor, or the bidet is attached to the toilet?
Attached to the toilet.
I bet you $3,500.
Oh, I was going to say 600.
This one is Alpha Bidet. It's $250.
Yeah, so they're not that expensive.
I've always said they could charge whatever they wanted for toilets. I don't know why they're so inexpensive. They're like $100 for a toilet.
Josh gave me a toilet, and we installed it before we sold the house.
Yes, now Tom, this was not used. I ordered it, and I forget what was wrong.
It's a child-sized toilet.
Well, I have a very tiny height.
You guys, I'm not kidding you. It is a child-size. It's so small.
You told me it didn't have the right feel, is how you said it.
Well, I would assume you would need a
installed
tall.
it?
No, there was something where it wouldn't fit with the pipes or something.
And it cost just as much to return it.
That's exactly right. And I went,
was
why don't you just
insane.
have it? Because they were going to charge me like $250 to send it back.
Yeah.
But it was a child's toilet?
Oh my gosh. Yes, Josh.
It's
it is
not a
close.
kid's toilet.
Yes, it is. I'm like 12 and under. It is for kids. It has to be.
Does
There's
that have a
no
name?
way.
Because I know they have to name them. Does it
It's Little Tots Crapper. I don't think it's for kids.
Tots First Crapper. You've seen these.
Little Tots Crapper.
Come on.
Oh.
It's got,
well, then I'm glad
it's
I got
got training wheels on it. Other than that, it's perfect. Coming back with our history lesson, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Christy Lee is on assignment. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
What's up?
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom.
This music always reminds me of a detective show.
Oh, yeah.
Jessica, you ever think maybe you'd be a detective when you grew up?
No, I would be an amazing detective now. Like women have a way. They know.
A sixth sense.
They do.
I would be the worst.
I believe that.
You could ask me what anyone was wearing in this room, and if I weren't looking at them, I would not tell you. I don't know anyone's car. I don't know what
there's
color
your
their
movie,
car is.
Jot, The Worst Private Detective, and base it all on
You
Tom.
really don't know what cars people drive? Well, you're here early, and you leave after everybody leaves. So, yeah, you probably
I
know.
vaguely know, but I wouldn't.
Do you know what your son drives?
He does,
Yes.
only because he got the version of it.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys know that story?
No.
I got the car because my car got stolen in Chicago, and my dad took me to go test drive that car, and then 2 weeks later, he had the same car. He just got me the car because he wanted to figure out what it was like.
Cool.
Well,
Completely
It worked
false.
out.
Seems like a
great.
win-win,
It worked
yeah.
out great for
No,
me.
completely false.
Yeah.
That's not how it happened. But,
That's exactly how it. I don't doubt him for a second.
No, I had when you got that car, I'd never driven that particular vehicle.
Yeah.
I never drove it. I
That's
never
what
even
he's
drove
saying.
Yeah.
But you loved it so much, and I hated my car so much, I got rid of mine.
Yeah, we swapped it out. It was a good move.
Yeah.
Chick, you have that same brand of car, right?
Yeah, I love mine. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Now
It's the Wankel engine, right? Yeah, I love that.
Very safe.
Yeah, very safe.
the Wankel.
Really?
Yeah, this is the way the Wankel engine works.
Uh-huh.
It's you take your two hands,
Right.
like you're holding two brooms,
Right.
and you pump them up and down.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's time now to learn a little something.
Hello, Sham Sham. Today in history, here's Tom.
That's right. Very good.
Just before a Rosetta Stone was a way to learn Spanish while driving, it was a thing, an object.
Yeah.
Found in 1799.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you remember what it did? The Rosetta Stone. Do you know why?
Touched it, and you were able to speak a different language.
Oh,
that would be really cool.
It had a sword embedded in it.
Oh,
And if
that's right. There's
if
a
you
Disney
pulled
movie.
it out, you were king of England.
It was a way to.
That's
find
not right either?
Ancient language. Never mind.
Okay.
But now it's a way to learn.
It was the key. Yeah, a legend or whatever. Not
Right.
not a legend is like a fairy.
Right.
Real definition, because I piss on everything.
Well, it was a way to you could go into ancient outhouses and figure out
Okay.
you know for a good.
Did someone order a wet blanket?
I use my glasses for reading.
You know, so like this, it translates. After I got the Rosetta Stone, it translates Josh the BJ Master.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Giving, not receiving. Yeah.
From all sides. When I
For a good pizza, call.
when I walk
I'm
in
sorry, buddy.
Yeah?
and you got a new backpack? Oh yeah. What's that flaming hose attached to it? that you're holding.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, who will be laughing then? As I flame throw the hell out of this
You'll
bitch.
probably be too busy reading the instruction manual on it, you nerd.
You're first.
Here we go. How about this one?
Just moved to the head of the line.
Hard to believe this one. 1848, the famous Seneca Falls Convention.
Seneca Falls gets right back up.
The first ever women's rights
Yeah,
convention.
that's huge.
Guys, how did we let that happen? You know what I mean? How did enough guys not get together and go, no, you can't have this space?
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, it really worked out for us, didn't it?
That one
Again, 1848.
Remember that one episode of Mad Men where Don's wife goes to the psychiatrist and the psychiatrist won't talk to her. Tells Don the entire thing about what's going on with her and what he should do with her.
Ah, the good old days.
When men could be men.
Boy, oh boy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That was a famous event because one of the women suggested they do a bake sale to raise money and they beat the crap out of her. So they had the idea right. Let's see. Mad Men, speaking of which, premiered on 2007 on this date.
Boy, good first season.
Good everything.
Nope.
Yes.
After a while, it was like going to work at the ad agency.
I did not agree. I do not agree.
I plainly remember more than 4 or 5 weeks coming in and looking at Tom and going, well, nothing happened again this week.
Well, if you guys knew anything about nuance and the subtlety of character arcs and importance of letting a story
You know, when I
breathe.
come in here and I have a flamethrower on my back, you're going to know.
Happy birthday, Brian May from Queen.
Maybe.
Still has great rock and roll hair.
Time now for things we learned on today's show.
Hurt himself over the weekend. He was masturbating while looking at the James Webb Telescope picture.
Brought to you by Napa Auto
Big
Parts.
nerd,
Isn't he a
when it comes
nuclear physicist?
No, he's an astrophysicist.
Oh, he concentrates on the ash. That's right.
No, that was the lead singer.
6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, 17,000 auto care centers, the fuel that helps drivers like you get up and go.
Get some Napa know-how there, Joshy.
Well, I want Chick to get up and go.
It's very hot in Europe. Very, very hot. Christy Lee will be back tomorrow. She's been in the UK and France and Spain, and we'll see if that happens. Josh does not like popsicles or snow cones. That is a fact.
Yeah, I don't. I'm glad other people enjoy them. I'll save them for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pat Godwin evidently gets all the time off he wants, and he's in Disney World. Have we kept an eye on Disney World with his son there?
You know they have Disney jail. It's only a matter of time before Jimmy ends up there.
The Disney jail, Tom.
Hilarious. Well, Goofy's might kill me.
Well,
damn kid, he set fire to my ears.
Well,
Charo.
See how he likes this.
Charo, according to Tom, was a phenomenal guitar player.
Charo, underrated as a musician.
Contraception is the sole responsibility of the woman. That's a Chick McGee quote.
That's crazy to say.
And we set a record, 769 nudists today, skinny dipping record. And we'll be back. Some of us will be back tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Benedict Cumberbatch. Don't you think if you had the last time I bet you'd name the kid like Roy, something real quick?
Roy Cumberbatch?
Doesn't have like 40 syllables.
Benedict, think I broke it.
Oh, thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired.
Okay.
What? Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.